Yo, what's up, Twitch chat? For the first time in a while, it's me, the one who streams sometimes. What's going on? Hello, hi. Hey, what's up? Jenna and Corey. Hey, good to see you here. I think I saw Shira sneak in earlier when I was messing with some settings and whatnot. Lav, what's up? Who? I don't even know anymore. I have no idea anymore. Yo, Manlo Manball. Why did I do that? I'm supposed to be calling you by your real name now. Hello, what's up, Milo? Good to see you here. What is up, my Beagly crew? Oh, God. No, we are not recycling bad jokes from 2018 this stream, even though I'm bound to. Me yellow? What is that? That hurt me to read. Why do you cause me such pain, Shiro? Why do you do that? What's up, Jacob? Good to see you here. Shannon, hello to everyone joining. Yo, Whiplash. Thank you so much for your support for 2 months. Thank you for the resub. It really means a lot. Can we please get some, the first Pride in a while. Let's get some Pride spam in the chat. Thank you so much for sticking around so much. I really appreciate your support, Whiplash. That's really nice of you. Welcome to everyone joining. On my third Cherry Coke today, how is everyone? Lav, your body's going to eventually die. It's going to rot from the inside and shut down.
Punch me in the boob.
Oh God, this hasn't happened in a while.
Strong big boy.
Oh boy.
Sad new PC release that and was wondering.
Sad new PC.
Incredible new Aura R11.
Yeah, did you just do the Burger King thing and advertise a product on my stream with a donation? Mark, thank you for the 39. Oh God. That's I don't know if anyone knows what I'm talking about. I know some of you do because we had the like Borger Monarch meme on stream for like months. But is that even? I don't even keep up with the Alienware shit. Is there really an Aura R11? Now I have to Google it. But for those of you guys who don't know, Burger King got into some hot water because they were going around. Oh, that is actually a sleek looking system. I won't lie. That's pretty nice. Burger King was going around to people's streams and dropping like $4 donations and basically being like, hey, for $4, you could buy one of our new Monarch combos or whatever the hell. I don't even remember. They had like it's like you can get a burger, chicken nuggets, and like a Coke and fries for like $4. And so like streamers would be like, oh, cool, Burger King donated to me. And then like the message would read out and they'd be like, oh, cool, Burger King donated to me to advertise for a very cheap amount of money on my stream for my audience. Which is, yeah, isn't that insane, Milo? That was like crazy. I can't remember when that happened. I think that happened sometime over the summer. It was very weird. Oh my God. Hey, big guy, such a strong big boy. Do you want 1 million viewers for a low price? Go to this website. Oh boy. Yeah, do you want the real viewers? We can combine that with the real viewers bots that pop by and are like, hey, go to streamviewers.org or whatever the hell the name of the website is. It's like, other top streamers are buying their viewers here. If you want to get blacklisted from every website ever, come use ours. Because it's not like they have like algorithms that detect when people have jumps like that and like follower numbers and shit. Stonks. Yeah, seriously, Burger King, like that was like crazy. That's Coke Gaming, but like way worse. Yeah, so people were trying to compare that to Coke Gaming, right? So like Coke Gaming, for those of you who don't know, did this thing where they like dropped 100 gifted subs on people's streams and then were like, congrats, you're partnered on Twitch, by the way. And like that was like the news that like people like instead of just getting the email that's like, hey, you've been invited to the partner program on Twitch, they like broke the news live on stream. And like actually one of my friends, Luxie is part of that, and she became like a meme because she's the one who's like, oh my God, Coke Gaming, and like cried on stream and stuff. And like everyone got so sick of that ad because they ran it like 8 billion times on Twitch, and some people were like, oh, that's like weird advertising. But I was talking to Luxie about it, and apparently, it wasn't as bad. Like, they should have prefaced it in some kind of way of, like, these streamers knew we were going to, like, they paid the streamers money, too, I guess. It was like an actual advertising gig. It's like they still had to agree with it, like sign like a contract, etc. It wasn't like what Burger King did. Burger King was completely unsolicited, just dropping by people's streams and being like, instead of like giving you an advertising budget, because most people who have content creation going on. Yo, Shira, thank you so much for the 32, by the way, with Prime. I really appreciate that a lot. That is a freaking long time. Thank you, Shira. That really means a lot. You've done so much for this community, and we really, really love you and appreciate you. Thanks for kicking off a hype train as well. Corey, thanks for kicking the hype train into level 2. Also, that's very nice of you. Thank you for the 200 bits. You guys are really kind. 4 months until gay badge. That's true, Shira. You do get the rainbow Jolteon in 4 months. Chat, can we get some pride spam for all of that support of the channel? You guys are way too good to me. Way too nice. Yeah, so Burger King, instead of like paying streamers like fair budgets like the way that they normally would, like when it comes to contracts, like either your manager sends you like a message or you get like an email directly from the company to like your business email, and they'll be like, hey, we want to advertise like our brand new deal on, or like product or whatever it is, on your stream. We're willing to pay like X amount of money, and you work that out with them, and you like sign a contract and everything, and then they come to your stream. Potentially, they sometimes, most of the time, they don't even come to your video or stream. Most of the time, you as the creator just have like sort of an ad read to do and like some criteria you got to fill out, and you just like do it on stream. Like it would be like if they paid me money, I'd be like, oh, cool, Burger King sponsored today's stream. You guys can check out their new Monarch deal where you get 15 quadruple cheeseburgers for the low price of $2. Go check it out. Oh my God. Thank you so much, Moose, for the 5. Oh boy. Thank you so much, Moose. Thank you very, very much. You really didn't have to do that at all, especially because direct donations don't even feed into the hype trains. So listen, that should be indication right there that no one needs to donate to me ever, okay? I really appreciate you guys a lot. I really do, but you don't have to do that. But thank you a lot, Moose. That's way more than you ever need to do. You get more out of them? I do. Thank you, Moose. I really do appreciate that a lot. Yeah, as far as like instead of having like an ad read to do or something, these content creators were completely blindsided, and Burger King would just show up to their stream, and instead of paying them like a fair amount, they paid them like $4, advertise their product, and then like split. And people were like, what the hell? Like, you just like advertised to my like, 500 viewers or 5,000 viewers, like your crappy product that like for what, like for free basically, based off like advertising budgets go. I did the Baby Shark thing with Brian, and Peanut gave me a weird WTF look. Aw, Corey. I can get 15 quadruple cheeseburgers for $2. I'm gonna go to BK now. Thanks, Girbeagly. Right? And so, like, if I had advertised that, like, it would have been fair. Because they would have asked me to do that. They would have paid me money. And, like, it would be an exchanging of services or whatever. But it was, like, super unethical, and everyone was like, what the hell, dude? And if you guys haven't, like, if you want more details about that situation, Ross, Rubber Ross, aka Rubber Ninja, Ross made this really great YouTube video on it that basically like summarizes the entire scandal. So go check out his stuff. Some good shit there. Can I please get good vibes sent this way, please? I have a dance competition on Wednesday. Yo, Shannon, good luck. Good luck. You're gonna do great. You're gonna like knock it out of the park. Listen, it's someone who has an okay rhythm, right? Like, I'm okay at dancing. I'm not great at dancing. I'm okay at dancing. I haven't danced in a while. I think actually the last time I danced was Molly and Wade's wedding reception, where I got a little bit tipsy and I did a little bit of breakdancing, and it was weird, but it had to be done. But outside of that, I haven't danced in a while, but you're going to do great, okay? As someone who's very average at dancing, if you're someone who's, like, good enough to be in competitions, you're probably going to, like, knock it out of the park. You're going to do great. Are you, Brian? Are you really okay at dancing? I'm pretty okay at it. I'm not good, but I'm, like, okay at dancing, right? Breakdancing? Heck yeah. Brian Crunk. Listen, that was also, like, one of the last times I drank also. I've been staying away from drinking. Because every time I do, I just breakdance uncontrollably. And it's just a disaster. There's people screaming, body parts flying everywhere. It's a massacre. It's terrible. You don't want it to happen. I don't want it to happen. Nobody wants it to happen. Where are my fancy boy glasses? So here's the story with the fancy boy glasses, my Chromas. I love them. They're great. They work wonders. But I also have like a very wide head. And what will happen sometimes is if I'm wearing them for too long, they sort of like start pinching my temples and it gives me like a headache. So I've been trying to use them pretty much only when I'm like gaming for extended periods of time or doing a lot of work at my computer. So I haven't been wearing them quite as much. I used to wear them all day long, and then that's when the headache started. So I started wearing them only when I'm like going to be in front of my computer for hours and hours. Fortunately, with like Twitch, I get to put chat into dark mode, so like my eyes aren't hurting or anything in front of the screen or anything, and it's not like I have to tell like colors apart when we're just chatting. Thank you, by the way, guys, for the 3 subs and 200 bits during that hype train. That's really nice of you. Thank you. Oh my god, I felt that, Brian. Yeah, dude, like having like a slightly wide, like I don't have like the biggest head in the world because like how could I physically have a very small brain. I don't need a giant like case around it or anything like that. But I have a wide enough head that it's slightly above average in width. And so things like hats, things like headphones, like all sorts of things that you would have to like wear on your head end up pinching my head a little bit. So yeah, your brain is just it's only along the Y or the Z axis, right? It's like, that's the axis, right? No, that's still the X axis, just from a 3D perspective. What am I talking about? What axes am I talking? Did I forget? I forgot axes for a second. What are the axes that people use? Is it the Z-axis? It's not the Z-axis. I think it is the Z-axis. Okay, so I was right. Yeah, Z is depth, right? Because there's the X-axis is X and Y is if you're looking at something from a 2D only perspective. But if you take into account 3D perspective, Z is depth. That's what it is. Okay, and we live in a 3-dimensional world, so I was right. I'm an idiot, but I was still right. I said it in a dumb way, but I was still right. That's the part that matters.
Punch me in the
okay?
boob.
That's what we're gonna walk away from with this one. Oh, boy. 16 months. Yeah, poggers, dude, indeed. Yo, Brittany, thank you so much for the 16. Chad, that's a long time. Can we please get some more pride for that? That's really nice of you all. Thank you. Also, if we're cutting out internet at all here, I know that we've had a couple drop frames so far. I guess Plinko yesterday was really excited, and he was running around the house, and he was nuzzling everything, and he knocked over our router somehow. He knocked over our modem somehow. So, yeah. Yeah. Is someone learning Blender that physically hurt me? Good. I'm glad anytime I can cause you pain, Lav. Good. Suffer, Lav. Shira, same brain cell. Oh, Plinko, baby. Yeah, I love Plinko. He's great, but he is always very destructive when it comes to anything that I own. By the way, guys, so since we're hanging out, just having a chatty chat tonight, I just want to let you guys know this is probably the last time I'm streaming on this PC because my brand new beautiful PC just came in the mail. Again, thank you so much. Genuinely, thank you so much for the generosity of this community. I would not have even taken the chance on buying this if it wasn't for the like crazy amount of support the channel's been getting lately, both over on like YouTube and here on Twitch. It's wild, like the sponsored opportunities that I'm getting on YouTube, the stuff that I get to do here on stream. I actually just got approached by another game dev who wants me to do a sponsored Twitch stream, so I might be doing one of those soon. But it's just wild. I have a brand new PC. I wasn't going to try to rush and set it up tonight and then stream because there's a lot that I need to set up with it. But I will be, for future streams, using the new rig. And Morgan will be getting this one. And she'll be getting basically a pretty sizable upgrade because this PC is like almost 4 years old. But my other PC is like 7 years old. It's like 6 or 7 years old. And it's chugging. It's that's the PC that she is using currently, and it's sort of like busted up. It's kind of crappy. So her, when it comes to like editing videos, rendering them, etc., her whole process is really bogged down. You guys might have noticed like she gets like major frame drops during streams because she's on the old one. Is Morgan on the potato still? Yeah, Morgan's still on potato-san. So we are going to be moving her off of potato-san to thick-san, which I'm currently using. And then I will be using my brand new PC. So I'm super excited for it. Super, super excited. Yeah, so her PC is like chugging. It's basically a piece of crap. We're probably going to pass it off to her parents because they just need a PC that can connect to the internet and can be used for like very basic like things. They don't need it for like gaming or anything crazy like we need ours for. So it's one of those things where they're going to be able to use potato-san, and everyone sort of profits off of this. So it's because of all of you. Thank you very, very much for, again, all the support. Tonight we're just going to be chilling out. We're just going to be chatting. We're just going to be hanging out. I'm also really tired. For those of you who don't know, my grandfather passed away recently, and I'm tired out. The whole ordeal tired me out. Last week was like an awful week. On top of that, because I was trying to handle stuff, like get up to speed with my family and everything. Yo, good vibes, Jill. Thank you for the gifted sub to Cheesecake. That's really kind of you. Thank you so much for not only supporting me, but supporting another member of the community. Super cool of you. Thank you, Jill. Yo, Cheesecake, I hope that you enjoy the emotes and the sub badge. Yeah, basically, the past week was, like, brutal. I was catching up with my family, staying in touch with them, like, as everything was going on. When my grandpa passed, I had to meet up with them and just sort of talk over, like, a couple things, catch up. And then, because of all that happening, I unfortunately, I pushed back some sponsored work, because obviously a death in the family is very unexpected. It was one of those things where I just had to take a step back from stuff for a second, and I forgot I had like sponsored deadlines for like some really, really fun videos that I just made for the YouTube channel that I'm waiting on sponsor approval from. Once they've been approved, I'll put them live on YouTube. But it's very, very, very fun games that I got sponsored by, and I put a little bit of extra editing into them. I'm pretty happy with how they came out. Sort of the new standard I'm trying to set with like my editing for even gaming vids over on the main channel is sort of going to be established with those videos. So I hope that people like those a lot. Yeah, so I forgot about the deadlines, and I had to like rush those out. And fortunately, the sponsors were really cool. They were really, really understanding. They were like, yo, death in the family is always like a rough thing. Like, let us know if we can do anything. Our condolences to you. Just get them to us whenever you can, but don't worry about like the hard deadline. We'll basically like compromise with the sponsors. And they were like this was my contact at like the sponsorship. And they were super cool. They were really, really cool. So they allowed me to push that back, but I had to still rush out work. Like I did like 12 hours of video editing on Saturday, and like I walked away from my computer like I never want to look at a computer ever again. So that sucked. Again, yeah, last week sucked. Last week sucked a lot, but I'm feeling a lot better now. I'm just very tired out from everything. So if tonight's stream is a little bit shorter, a little bit more low energy, what have you, it is what it is. In the meantime, we're just chilling out, hopefully having a good time as a community. And again, this is sort of a roundabout way of just saying thank you for sticking by me. I realize I haven't streamed in like 3-4 days, something like that. And the fact that like anyone at all is like chilling is awesome. What the hell? Yo! Thank you to whoever the anonymous gifter is for gifting 10 gifted subs. Holy crap! Thank you. Give me 1 second to just run through these. Foss Jenny, Paisleys, Pelmel, Richerat, Ellen Huff, Ollie's S7,
Punch me in the boob.
Readerio, or Reader.io, I don't know how to say your name, I'm sorry. Pseudojish, Naomi, and Clumsy Carrot. If any of you are in the chat, I hope that you're enjoying being a part of this community, enjoying your emotes, enjoying your sub badges. Thank you all of you for being here, and thank you so much to whoever the anonymous gifter was. That was insane. That's way too much. You really don't have to do that ever. But thank you so very much for that support. That's really cool of you. Thank you so much. Sending you good vibes, Brent. Thank you. I really appreciate that a lot. Like I said, I'm in a way better mood. It's just like mentally and like physically, my body's still like catching up, I guess, because the past like week, my sleep has been horrendous. It's been so bad. Because I just lay awake at night thinking of like crappy things. Last night I got some really good rest though. I'm getting back into the swing of things. I'm feeling a lot better. So please don't worry about me. Don't worry about me at all. Just know that I appreciate anyone spending any amount of time here, being patient with me with my weird sort of like just irregular schedule and just believing in me. It's crazy. Again, this computer that I just got is like a testament to how much people believe in me, and that's crazy, and I really appreciate all of you a lot. We stand good rest, we sure do, She-Nerd. We sure do. I totally get that. I hope you get some more good rest soon. Thank you, Emma. That's really nice of you. I think that this week's going to be a million times better. Like a million times better than last week was. Can we get back up to 1K? Listen here. Yeah, by the way, Boobs McKenzie, your real name is Yasmin? Am I saying that correctly? I think I asked you last stream, and I forgot to check if you, like, replied to me or not. But if that's, like, I'm trying to learn your name. I think it's Yasmin. I could be wrong. Because I think I've seen other people refer to you as that. But also on top of that, no, we do not have to push for 1K subs. That's crazy. It is Yasmin. Am I saying that correctly, though? Yes, that is my real name. All right, I'm going to try my best to remember that. Because, like, you're always around. You're always hanging out, just vibing out. And we really appreciate you a lot for that. So, I'm going to do my best to remember that as often as I can. But thank you for being like, can we get to 1K? But please, no one should ever worry about that. That is a crazy number. The fact that we ever got there at all is like nuts to me. We're just vibing. We're just chilling. We're a laid-back community. Our growth happens, more slowly than some other communities, and I'm okay with that because I'd rather just collect like really good, genuine people than people who are just here for hype and then like don't pay attention to what we're actually doing, It's totally fine if you just call me Boobs, too. I mean, I'm probably going to slip up and say that anyway, just because it's kind of hilarious as well. So, yeah. Hey, y'all, I have some good news. Oh, yeah, that's a great reminder. Thank you, Steelers, for reminding me. If you guys got good news, please share it in the chat. I would love to feed off some good energy that's going on in the community, reminding people that even though things are bad right now, things can also simultaneously be good. A lot of good stuff is happening in the world. I'd love to hear about all of it. My dad had his surgery a couple days ago. He's still in the hospital recovering nicely. They don't think that the cancer spread to his lymph nodes. He was able to eat some stuff and was able to eat some food. I'm really glad that he's recovering nicely. Yo, that's awesome, Steelers. We are so happy to hear about that. I hope that he makes a really quick recovery. That's wonderful. I really hope that everything resolves from this. That's awesome to hear. Thank you for sharing the progress of all that. Yo, Milo, 28 freaking months, bro. Thank you. What if it did get to 1K pause champ? Oh no, do I not have pause champ activated on my BTTV? I'm so sad. I should, because I would love to have I love pause champ. That is like one of my favorite BTTVs. I don't know why I don't have that one activated. I should activate that one. Yo, Moose, thank you for the 2 gifted subs as well, by the way, for, Bing Bong, and, we have Leon got, a sub as well. If either of you are in the chat, please make sure you're saying thank you to Moose for those gifted subs. Enjoy your emotes and whatnot. Thank you for sticking around, guys. You guys are amazing. Started a new medication, and I'm starting to really see a difference in my mood already, which is great since my anxiety has been awful today. Yo, Banshee, I'm glad to hear that you're getting that medication upgrade.
You guys are all amazing, and I can't wait to continue the streak. Frog hard.
Aw, yo, thank you so much, Sydney. I'm so glad that you've enjoyed your time here. Congrats on evolving into a silver Eevee, by the way. Really means a lot that you're here. By the way, if I'm missing a lot of messages here in chat tonight, again, there's only one of me and a lot more of you, so I hope that the community is lifting you guys up, being chill and whatnot. But seriously, thank you so very much for that 3-month resub Sydney. And also, Banshee, like I was telling you a second ago, starting new meds, that's such a big step. That's so awesome in anyone's treatment. I'm so glad that you're working on yourself. You're finding solutions that will hopefully work for you and whatnot. That's super, super great. Y'all better wish Shira a happy birthday Wednesday. Yo, Sky, we will 100% do that. We will 100%. I'm going to try to stream on Wednesday as well, just to make up for all the missed streams recently. But I know Morgan also plans on streaming that day, so it might not be till like later or something. Yo, Dan! Brother! Dude! I was literally just talking to Morgan yesterday that we gotta hang out, man. I've been meaning to text you, but I'm always like, I don't have anything interesting to tell Dan, and I don't want to bother him. So, but dude, let's hang out soon. Let's get some chill backyard bonfires going or something. Be fun as hell. Dan, thank you so much for gifted 10 to the community. Nami-chan, Interactive Vera, Blathers, Hippie Chick, Ghostface Ruby, Sally Ray, Ghost Pixels, 5AK89, Snowman, and it's your boy Gary. If any of you are in the chat, please make sure you're saying thanks to my very, very good friend Dan, my best friend in the whole world, Chezzy1986 there in chat. Make sure you're saying thank you for that. That's super kind of you. You guys are dope. But thank you, everyone. Good God. This is Random Ass Monday. We're just chilling tonight. Dan, who you call Dan because that's his name. Jesus Christ. Yep, that's the one. Our goal tonight is 650. No, you guys don't have to have a goal for the night. I used to do that like goal for the night thing, right? Like I used to have the like, let's get 10 to 15 subs like a night or whatever, and I felt like weird about it. I'd rather have like a community goal that's like apparent that like we're working towards, but that means that we can work towards that at our own pace. I don't need like a minimum number of subs a night. Like I feel bad if people felt pressure to do that, but I thank you very much for being very, very kind and wanting to support the channel, but it's not a necessity. More good news, my frog hat came in. I refuse to take it off. I feel like an Animal Crossing character. Yo, sure, that sounds adorable. I like that. More good news in chat, please. I love it all. Good news, my best friend got me a webcam for my birthday on the 10th. I just need a microphone, and then I can launch my Good Vibes Twitch channel. Yo, that's dope. That's a very good friend right there. That's like my good friend. That's like my good friend Ethan, who hooked me up with the current camera that I'm using. Minimum 500 subs a night. Man, I have been in channels, obviously not that many subs, but there are like channels where like the streamer will like berate their chat if they're not hitting like a sub threshold for the night. It's really weird. I hate seeing that. Good news is I'm getting a haircut. Hell yeah, Mini Gets. That's good. I need one of those soon. But here's the thing also, guys, quick aside. I have had a lot of you over the past couple months, especially with like my roots growing out a ton, being like, oh, you look like Kenma. You look like Kenma from Haikyuu. From the anime Haikyuu. You look just like Kenma. And I'm like, you know, I've looked up pictures of Kenma, and I'm like, I can see it. I guess I can see it. If I do like the middle part, I do kind of look like Kenma. Finally was pressured enough into starting to watch Haikyuu. And mainly I'm watching it because a lot of you have told me it's a good show. But then on top of it, I mean, so far it feels pretty cliche. It's just like your cliche sports anime, but it's cute. It's fun. I'm still going to enjoy it. But I'm also doing research because eventually at some point before I cut my hair, I'm going to do a Haikyuu cosplay as Kenma, which should not be too hard. You know, should not be too hard. But we're going to do a Haikyuu cosplay at some point. I will be dressing up as Kenma, which is pretty much just putting on the uniform, I guess. And then after that, I'm going to have Morgan probably cut my hair or something like that. Let's go. My friend Benny got me watching Haikyuu. Yeah, I mean, it's a cute show, right? So I was talking to Morgan about it today because I was like, man, I feel like this show's a little bit overhyped, but it is actually adorable. It's a really nice show. If you just need like some feel-good vibes of like a bunch of dudes trying their best and like accomplishing some like good stuff, you know, Haikyuu's like a good one. But it's nothing like groundbreaking. It's nothing that hasn't already been done in a million other sports anime. I've been watching sports anime since the 90s. They all sort of have the exact same plot line. They all sort of have the exact same types of protagonists, and it's basically an action shonen, just with, instead of shooting energy blast, everyone just gets really good at sports. But Haikyuu, there is something that it's almost like the way that I feel about like My Hero Academia is like in My Hero, it's like really, it's just like, it's nothing brand new in My Hero that's being presented. It's a very cliche, stereotypical anime storyline, but the characters are really lovable and you do want to root for them. And that's the way that I feel about Haikyuu. So I have been enjoying it so far. I have actually really enjoyed it so far. The genuine accomplishments make me happy. They don't have plot armor, which is good. Yeah, so that's something I really like about it. That, again, it feels refreshing just because of how often there is plot armor in anime these days. But the thing also is that, like, the sports people losing a game, like, sort of motif has happened many, many times in many, many other sports anime. My guilty pleasure anime genre is sports anime. I have watched so much sports anime in my life. I love it. But yeah, it's very, very, very similar to some of the, like, old storylines I remember. But I still do like it because just the reactions of the characters aren't as ham-fisted as a lot of like the old like 90s sports anime or like early 2000s sports anime. I feel like the voice acting in Haikyuu really drives it a lot. So like the characters sound like they're genuinely like, oh, we just came off like a really tough defeat, but then we like figured out like how to do things better, and like we're still going forward and we're still trying to improve ourselves, and that kind of thing is like it's great. It's cool to see. It's just a feel-good show. It's a great show for quarantine. I should have started watching it earlier because it's nothing but serotonin. It's a really, really cute show. Dismissed, by the way, thank you for the 2 months at tier freaking 2. Unbelievable. I don't know if people spam Pride, but that is insane. Thank you so much for the tier 2. That's really nice of you. Oh wow, would have never have seen you as a sports anime kind of guy, to be honest. I love sport. I don't know what it is. I started watching the show Prince of Tennis back in like the 90s. And Prince of Tennis, for those of you who can't figure it out from the title, it's about a young boy who's like a high school or middle school like first year, and he's incredibly good at tennis because his dad was like a tennis pro, I guess. And as a result, he's like super good, and he like goes up against like the upperclassmen and becomes like just this incredible tennis player. And it has like a whole bunch of plot moments where like he loses or he's not good enough to like figure out like a specific like special serve he's doing or whatever. And there's like all this like, so it's like very similar to shows like Haikyuu or Slam Dunk or Big Wind Up or Eye Shield 21 or the millions of other sports anime that I've watched over the years. But it's what established like my love for sports anime when I was like really young. Prince of Tennis, if you haven't checked it out, it's a little bit sloppy because it is so old. Those of you who have never seen it before might be a little bit turned off. If you've only watched more modern anime, you might be like, it's like so slow paced and clunky, and like the humor is like so like groan worthy and whatever. But it's cute at its core. It gets like super exciting, and they all have like crazy special moves that they use on the tennis court, and it's hilarious in that way. Yo, what's up, Jinx? Hello, welcome to the stream. Hello, everyone but Brian. How are my faves? You know what, Jinx? It's time for me to set the 10-minute timer to ignore you for 10 minutes of the stream. No. Can you imagine if I had a timer for how long I ignored people in chat? That'd actually be hilarious. It'd be like a shadow ban timeout. You'd still be allowed to, like, type in chat, but then I would just never read your messages, and then you wouldn't know that you were shadow banned. That's kind of dope. That's actually terrifying. That's kind of terrifying. Lav is sending TOS death threats in chat to Jinx, so that's fun. Jenna and Jinx have the same voice, and I will stand by this statement. I don't think I've ever heard Jenna's voice, so I don't know if I can make that comparison accurately, Sky. I don't know if anyone else will back you up on that one. I'm glad Haikyuu is the first anime I'm getting back into anime with, because I haven't watched anime since middle school, and that was Fairy Tail Shutters. Yeah, Haikyuu is a big upgrade from that. That's some good stuff. Toxic Streamer ignores chat for 10 minutes straight. Well, it wouldn't be all of chat, Bubby. It would just be the people that I put in my phone. Ignore them for 10 minutes, and then like set my own like iPhone timer on. That'd be hilarious. Brian, Jenna has a cool sporty girl voice. I can kind of imagine what you're saying with that description, but I also can't. If you're saying sporty girl voice, that Jinx does not have a sporty girl voice. They have a very distinct voice that's very not that. I sound like a small boy in pain. Jinx, I don't know. Oh boy. Let me try to think, because you send me so many little video clips on Twitter DMs. And you always happen to send them when I'm like in public and I'm like, I can't listen to this now. God, I'm trying to think if that's an accurate comparison. Small boy in pain. Yeah, I guess at times. I think when you're really tired, especially, it's sort of like the, but outside of that, normally I just think your voice sounds like either really enthusiastic or really, really just done with the world. Won't be in chat much, but have biddies to even myself out. Yo, Blip, thank you for the bits. I appreciate that a lot. Also, I just noticed I missed some bits earlier here. I missed 40 from Brittany. You watch Food Wars. I do. That is one of my other guilty pleasure anime because it's really dumb. It's incredibly stupid, but the food that they cook makes me very hungry. Brian, you've heard my and Lav's voices. We don't sound alike, right? No, not at all. No, you two have very different voices. Like, incredibly different voices, Shira. Anyone who says that Shira and Lav sound alike is a wacko. I'm just going to say that right now. They both have very distinct voices from each other. They say a lot of the same things, but they're, like, super close friends, so why wouldn't they? That's like the people who are like, oh, you sound so much like Ethan. And then I have to go into that whole spiel. Hello, I'm new. I didn't know you were on Twitch. Yo, what's up, Bison? Welcome. I am on Twitch. I actually predominantly do Twitch now instead of YouTube, but I do still like making YouTube videos, and I have a whole bunch coming up on the channel. Lav sounds like rabies. You're absolutely right. My voice is way deeper. Your voice is, yeah, I mean, you guys do speak in, like, semi-similar octaves. Lav's voice is higher than mine. Okay, so Shirai, here it is. I think that Lav has, I think it's more of the timbre. Like, it's not so much like the octave or the pitch of Lav's voice that's higher. It's more of like how she says words make her voice sound a little bit higher than yours. So Lav's voice only, like, it has the illusion of sounding higher, but I don't think it's actually, like, I'd have to, like, go back and, like, hear the both of you talk, like, side by side, but I don't think that it's, like, octave-wise, I don't think it's higher. But I think it's more of, like, the way that you say words a lot softer than Lav does. I think that Shira's voice is a lot softer than, yeah, Lav's voice is clearer, more nasally. I'm kind of scratchy and breathy. Yeah, that's a good way to describe it, Shira. That's actually what I was trying to sort of get at. I'm gonna call her right now and see. No, but here's the thing, you're both thinking about it, so neither of you are gonna be speaking in your natural voices. Notice Shira ends sentences on higher tones, so that might be why. Yeah, that's the other thing, right? Is inflection changes the tone, the octave, the pitch of your voice. So, like, a lot of people will be like, no, that person's, like, way higher voice than me or whatever. So, you know, voices are weird. Sound dynamics are weird. My voice is just loud and frantic always. Sky, I've never related to anything more that you've ever said in this chat. Morgan and I were sitting on the couch earlier today, just drinking, like, our morning coffee. And I, like, turned to her and I was, like, talking at her. And she just goes, babe, you are shouting right now. And that's, like, a side effect of ADHD. For those of you who don't know, is you cannot realize the volume of your voice. But it is something I do regularly, like, motherfucking regularly, like, I'm just yelling without realizing it. And she'll be like, I'm right here. It's okay. I'm just, but that's like that's a symptom of ADHD is you legitimately are not aware of how loud you're speaking. I do that daily, even by myself. Yeah, that's the thing, right, Jinx? Is like, I know that, like, it's a big part of, like, my ADHD because, again, even on the days Morgan is out of the house, if I'm catch myself talking to myself, about 9 times out of 10, I'm shouting. That just shouting words, shouting songs, whatever it might be. It's just how it be, you know? I used to do that a lot, but then people called me loud and I got self-conscious. See, I don't have enough of a brain to get self-conscious. Like, in the moment, I'll be self-conscious. I'll be like, oh, shit, I didn't realize I was legitimately just, like, max volume talking at my girlfriend. But that's the whole thing is, like, I have such bad ADHD that I will forget that I was called out on that, and it just unconsciously will start happening again. My voice just goes, ah! And just gets, like, insanely loud. Neurodivergent people have entered the chat to compare voices to things with ease. True, Ives. True, Ivy. My neighbor asks who I'm always talking to, and I was like, me. Yeah, I feel that one, Jigs. I definitely feel that one. Oh, boy. My boyfriend does the same. Yeah, I think it's a super common thing. It's a really, really, really common thing. Also, Frankinator, I see that you dropped 2 bits a little bit ago, a couple minutes ago. Sorry, I missed it. Animaniacs is coming back with new episodes on Hulu on November 20th. Yeah, I saw that. I saw the trailer. I actually, freaked out. That was another thing I yelled accidentally at Morgan about, was because I was a huge fan of the Animaniacs cartoon when I was a kid in the 90s, and they're bringing it back to Hulu, which is, like awesome. Thank you, Hulu. And they have so much stuff to be satirical about. I'm sure it's going to be really funny. So I'm very excited for Animaniacs to come back. Very, very excited for that. And that's only a week after my birthday, so happy birthday to me. Everyone pretends to be a YouTuber, narrates their lives. This isn't up for debate. That's the thing, though, is not everyone does that. Like, Morgan doesn't do that. And so, like, when I first started watching YouTube, and I especially was watching, like, Let's Players, like, I've shared this before, but, like, Morgan would regularly just turn to me while we were, like, in the middle of watching, like, a Let's Play, and someone could be doing something stupid, like, you'd be like, oh, man, let's hide from the ghosts in the kitchen. Oh, man, I was spending time in the kitchen just making up a quick meal so that the ghost doesn't eat me and eats it instead. Just, like, stupid improv riffs like that. And Morgan would just turn to me regularly and just be like, you do that all the time. And she is part of the reason I was like, I should just make a YouTube channel. I should just do Let's Plays. I'm constantly talking to myself like an absolute moron. So that is something that used to happen pretty much every time we'd watch, you know, like Mark or Sean or whoever the hell. Well, I started making YouTube before we even started watching Sean, but, you know, like any of the old school, I think C-Nanners and, like Game Grumps and shit like that, like back in the day. We stand her encouragement. Yeah, I wouldn't be able to say that this is my full-time job, that I got into this if it wasn't for her. So, honestly, those of you who have been dropping by her streams and been supporting her as she does something that's very uncomfortable for her because she is much more introverted than me, and doing like a live feed of like a stream, those of you who have been encouraging her and supporting her, thank you so much. That's so nice of you. It makes me very happy. Very, very happy that you all do that. So thank you. Mango Plier. That's the one. Lav sounds like she's threatening me always. Yeah, Lav definitely has that sort of chaotic, like that tone, right? That like suddenly it could get chaotic and it could turn into like threatening yelling, right? This is the whole reason I've never fought Lav about like control of the subreddit. I'm like, Lav will froth at the mouth and they'll like bark at me or something, and I don't want that to happen. Constantly sarcastic. Sometimes I can't tell if I'm joking. Lav, I think that's part of the reason I really resonate with you a lot, is I love the sarcasm all the time. Really makes my day, you know what I'm saying? Always something up their sleeve. I remember in one of my classes I had to present. I hate presenting in front of my class, and the teacher called me out and said that I talked way too fast and quiet because I was so nervous. Yeah, that's something, so over the years, when you're with someone for over literally a decade of time, like Morgan and I have been with each other, you start picking up on like a lot of the habits that people have, and you try to help each other when it comes to stuff that like they are sad about. So one of the things that like will happen sometimes is when Morgan and I are trying to like talk in a group setting, people just talk over her. They just like won't listen to what she has to say. She'll start saying something and then someone louder will interject and interrupt her and no one will listen to her. And it pisses me off when it happens. It always bothers me when it happens. So what I always do as a result is like turn to her and be like, yeah, babe, what were you saying? Like, oh, that's so cool. Yeah. And like, I'll try to like hype her up basically, just like subtly in our like group dynamics. But it's something I notice as well. So I always like try to like gently remind her when she does that. Is she'll like we'll be on the couch together and we'll be watching something, and she'll be talking to me, and she'll sometimes accidentally like turn away from me and like talk in this like really fast like quiet voice because she's just so used to talking that way to like anyone because she does not like talking to people. Yeah, that's something that, like, I'll be like, oh, babe, I couldn't hear you because, like, you were really quiet and you were turned away from me. And she'll be like, oh, sorry, and then, like, project towards me and tell me. And you guys might notice me doing that a little bit, like, when we stream together, is, we'll be sitting together, and she'll, like, look right at me, and she'll be, like, saying, like, the story to me, like, in a really quiet, low voice, and I'll be like, oh, well, I've heard this story already. You should talk into the mic to, like, let, the viewers hear, because I remember, especially during our first, like, early streams where we streamed together, people would always be like, I can't hear Morgan. And I want her to be heard. That's the thing, is I want you guys to be able to hear what she has to say, because I think that anytime she interjects anything during a stream, it's always so funny, and she adds, like, this great dynamic for me to play off of when we're doing, like, streams and stuff. So, it's something, like, I'll even point out, like, while we're doing it live together. Oh boy, all the W's. Yo, what's up? Thank you so much, Ashes, for the 8 freaking months. Appreciate all the W's as well. You guys are amazing. You guys are incredible. Can we please get some pride going? Lav's voice is like a mango. I wish I could understand what that sentence meant, Shira. The pop-up broke? Yeah, anytime someone spams a bunch of letters in a row, the alert can't stay on the screen because it's, like, so off-center and weird. Shira's voice is like a raccoon, but slightly drunk. Guys, why are these the descriptions you're giving me for each other's voices? This doesn't work for me. Mangoes are in the same family as poison ivy? I didn't know that, actually, Bajargo. So Lav is potentially going to give a lot of people a very bad allergic reaction. Jinx, I don't know if that's a compliment or insult. I mean, drunk raccoon sounds like a hell of a party animal. It sounds fun. My voice is like black crackle nail polish. Oh, boy. Why? My voice is like frozen peach lemonade iced tea. Like, what? That's what it sounds like when I'm reading these. It feels like that's the like, what? What is that? Hard but light. Listen, here's the thing. All I'm gonna do is at some point jump back over onto the Discord server and hear all of you talk, and that will end the debate of what people's voices sound like. Okay? Okay. My voice sounds like a third bottle of soju. That's never a good bottle to be on. Never a good bottle to be on, number 3. I know. I actually dumped out all my soju the other day because I was like, I'm sick of having bad sugar headaches in the morning. Yep, just going to sit here and watch this chaos right now. Which chaos, Corey? Just the descriptions of the voices? That is pretty chaotic. It's pretty terrible. I don't know, but someone complimented me on my voice, that it was so soothing, but like, eep. Yo, Mini Gets, I get that. I totally understand how that goes, because people are like, I like your voice, Brian, all the time to me. And I'm like, this one? Are we talking about the same thing here? Because I don't know about that. Brian, we're in mod room. Join, not during stream. Good God, this is my time. I know you weren't here for me talking about me being tired, but me tired. Maybe later this week, though, I'll jump on, like, the Minecraft server and get into voice chat or something. My voice is like a really old but kind of high-pitched dog. all of these, like, non-human, like, descriptions of voices. Oh, boy. Here's the thing. We got Pokemon cards. We got some Pokemon cards to open. We got 4 mini boosters that I picked up randomly today because we had to go to the store for shit. And then another full-size booster of Pac-Man cards. So we're going to do some Pac-Man. That's what this is called. It's Pac-Man. It's the #1 favorite show of all the children and all of the game cards. It's Pac-Man game cards. So I got 2 packs of mini boosters of Unified Minds and 2 mini boosters of Unbroken Bonds because I like the Sun and Moon art a lot. And then I got a Darkness Ablaze because I still can't find Champion's Path, the current freaking expansion that's out that's like super rare and people are selling it for like 5 times the fucking market price online, and it makes me mad every time it ever happens. Oh my god, Jesus Christ, who's doing this? Thank you. Holy shit, thank you so much. Thank you. Why 11 though? That's so many. Thank you very, very much to whoever the anonymous gifter is for gifting 11 to Eater666, Riverchan, Roych, I don't know how to say that name, I'm sorry. It's like Roy TJs, Tom Schmiegel, Ashley, Monicap, Jay Peliquin, Undead Kichan, Jasthetic, Ali, I Am Cool, and Luke, Lukewarm Dumbass. Thank you to whoever the anonymous gifter is. That's way too much, though. That's seriously generous of you, but not at all necessary. Let's get some more pride spammed. Gay Charizard. Yo, yeah, so the Gay Charizard, the rainbow secret pull of Charizard that you're talking about, Cindy, is in the Champions Path Pokemon boosters, and I can't find them anywhere. I'm pretty sure a ton of my... I've hit up like 12 stores looking for these things. And the thing is every time they're in stock, I'm pretty sure they just get sold out instantly because they're so sought after. I'm pretty sure that some of them were restocked in stores nearby me, and I went through and like it was picked through. There was none of these cards. So I'm getting the second newest cards here with the Darkness Ablaze, but like which has some good cool Charizard pulls in it as well. But the really, really good like Rainbow Secret Pull is in the Champion's Path one. That's so cool, and I really want it. Marximus, thank you so much for the 2-month resub as well. I appreciate you being here for 2 whole months, coming back to us. Jinx, thank you for the 100 bits. Mods agree that me and Jenna do not sound alike. I agree that you and Jenna probably don't sound alike, and I haven't even heard Jenna's voice. I feel like Sky is the only one who is in on that idea. Also, what the fuck, chat? Whoa! Since when? Why? Thank you so much. That's way too much, though. I didn't stream for like 4 days, guys. We don't have to do this. I'm being lazy, opening up Pokemon cards and being like, yeah, I'm just gonna chat for a little bit and then end stream after. Like, I don't have anything crazy planned. Thank you. Ashes, thank you so much for the 500 bits as well. It says hyping up the chat while Brian is not in the bathroom. What is the chat? Right? Also, the 500 bits, though, is way too much. Thank you very, very much. I really appreciate everything that you guys do. Thank you.
Do not sound alike.
I 100% agree with that. And like I said, I haven't even heard Jenna's voice. ADHD power is running at maximum power. I currently have your stream playing. I'm watching a corpse stream from the other day, and I'm scrolling through Tipton. Good luck to you. Godspeed to you, Blogger says what, Bree? Godspeed to you. That is so much. Break him? Please don't. Listen, I'm fragile. Guys, you've done too much already. I really appreciate that. Have you checked your local card shops? I've checked a couple, but again, like, the whole thing is I'm trying to check ahead of time so that I don't have to go places in person. We have a very low outbreak rate here, and we have like a 1% infection rate here in Rochester right now. But the other day, we legitimately had like 50 new cases in a day, like in a big cluster. So we're like, yeah, we still don't want to go out. Like, we still obviously are doing grocery runs, running errands, necessities like that. We're social distancing, using masks and whatnot. But like, it's still kind of scary. So I haven't been keeping up with as many card stores as I probably could. But yeah, that's the next place I plan on checking. I'm just going to be calling them ahead of time, though, to see if I can grab some from them. Speaking of social distancing shit, too, is so yesterday we were out doing errands, and I was walking into Target. And as I was walking into Target, I got stuck behind this middle-aged couple. And this middle-aged couple, they weren't wearing masks while they were walking through the parking lot. And I was like, whatever, that's fine. That happens. you know, it is what it is. Like, maybe they'll put on their masks, like, you know, in that little, like, airlock area, like, with the sliding doors, like, in the front of the store. And I was just kept waiting and waiting and waiting for them to put on their masks. And as they were walking in, they both, like, looked at the big giant banner that's outside that's like, it's a New York State mandate that you legally have to have a mask on to enter the store. And the, like, husband was like, yeah, what a fucking stupid rule. What sheep actually do that shit? If they try to kick us out, I'm gonna just, you know, exhibit my, like, American right to, like, be in the store and blah, blah, blah. And I was like, well, that's really shitty, because I was wearing my mask behind them, and I was just, like, keeping my distance. And as he's saying that, he, like, and again, this is just, like, this dumpy-ass looking middle-aged dumbass, and he looks behind him, and he sees me walking, like, at a distance behind them, and I have my mask on, and he just smirks at me. And at first I was like, maybe he just has, like, a weird facial tic or some shit. And then after that, instead, I tried to walk, like, they went to go grab, like, a shopping cart, and I, like, walked past them, and the dude started, like, antagonizing me. Like, making faces and being like, like, about, like, my mask. And I was like, I was walking fucking 10 feet behind you, bro, doing nothing to you. I've never seen you in my goddamn life. Never gonna talk to you after this moment either. Why are you antagonizing me? Like, listen, I haven't done karate in like 10 years, but here's the thing. I was willing to plant that dude on his motherfucking ass if it proved a lesson, if it proved a point. Me 10 years ago would have done that. Me now, I was like, it's not worth going to jail over an idiot who looks like he crawled out of, like, I don't know, the sewer. Like, it just, God, why antagonize random ass people? Why antagonize people over literally following, like, the law that's, like, posted up, like, on a store? It was really weird. And, like, it sucks because they just were, like, walking around, not wearing masks, touching everything. The workers in the store were, like, too overwhelmed with, like, other customers because, again, I live in a city, so it's not like anyone ever gets a break from anything that's, like, working, like, retail. But it's like, what kind of kicks is this dude getting for trying to antagonize me in a public place? Like, I'm not gonna randomly fight you, bro. I'm not gonna throw down with Stranger McGee Nobody 105. I don't know. Like, it was just so strange. That guy has stinky dick energy. It's true, Rabid. Yeah, that guy definitely doesn't wash with any form of body wash. But it's one of those things. It's just like, bro, like, you'll break a hip, like, approaching me if you come at me. That's the type of dude this guy was. But I was just like, what the hell? Like, this is so random. It was just a random instigative thing. Like, I was doing nothing. I hadn't said a word. I wasn't even staring at them. I wasn't looking at him, like, when I first caught him just staring at me. Like, he waited for me to, like, look, like, make eye contact for him to be like, ooh, like that, like, at me. I was like, bro, I hope you get this shit. Like, what an asshole. They think they're superior. I don't know why. They're trashy. They are low intelligence. Like, they don't have any leg to stand on when it comes to talking about the science behind this disease. It was very weird. It was very, very odd. But Morgan and I just kept our distance from him. And I looked for Pokemon cards while we were in the store, and they didn't have any, and it made me sad. He's a grown-ass baby. Who the hell acts like that? Yeah, it's real weird to see the people who, like, don't grow up. Also, finally found a tarot card deck I really like for my first deck. It's the Kawaii Tarot set by Diana Lopez. I love it so much. Yo, that sounds cool. I do not know very much about tarot outside of what Morgan has taught me, but if you drop by her stream, you should definitely let her know. Definitely let her know. An hour already? Really? Oh my god, you're right. Holy shit, that's wild. Alright, guys, I'm gonna open some cards because I've been sitting here yapping. I'm gonna be sitting here and yapping. I get mine off Amazon. Well, that means you were ripped off because Amazon is selling Champion's Path at 3 to 5 times the retail price right now, pretty much. Ethan, like, texted me. He's like, I bought a booster box's worth of booster packs of Champion's Path on Amazon. And I was like, bro, I saw that. They were selling it for like 2.5 times the retail price. And he's like, yeah, I know. He's like, I'm dumb. I did it for a video, though. So he's like, it is what it is. But it's still, it's so goddamn obnoxious that scalpers basically ruin, like, the Pokemon card ecosystem Very annoying. I wish we could have been there to hype you up. You guys are here hyping me up, and I appreciate that. Yesterday my fam and I went to Krispy Kreme. There was this family who came in. They weren't wearing a mask and weren't keeping their distance. The store's really small. Yeah, all Krispy Kremes seem to be. It sucks. What sucks is that store people don't want to do anything because they're scared of being literally shot. People are insane. That's no good. Yeah, there's obviously like certain neighborhoods like you can't pull like anything. So it's wild times. I've been watching her so much, I already wanted a set, but watching her just made me want one even more. Aw, thank you. Blogger says, what breed? That's so nice of you for supporting Morgan. That means a ton. That's very, very cool. He pulled great for the video, though. Yeah, that lucky bastard got, like, the Charizards. Like, Ethan has the, like, best luck of any, like, Pokemon unboxer I've ever seen in my life. It's crazy. All right. Camera? Focus, please, so I can... Okay. We got Scorpy, which I think I already have. Again, this is from Unified Minds, so they're Sun and Moon ones. Wimpod. Like, I hope... If I get, during one of these, like, tiny mini boosters, I only got 2 of these ones. If I get in 6 cards, that cost me $2. If I get a... Like, what is it? It's the Mew and Mewtwo GX pull or something like that, which is like a $150 card. I'm gonna freak out. I'm gonna like throw my chair. I'm gonna rip my shirt in half. You know, Unis Honest be damned. I don't care about their merch. I don't care how much this shirt costs. I'm gonna rip this shirt in half. I'm gonna throw up on stream and throw my chair. It's gonna happen. I'll get banned immediately. We got Wimpod and we got Tornadus. That's a cool looking card. See, this is the reason I get these, is I don't really care about getting the very expensive ones. I just love the art. Like, this art is sick. That is some cool looking art on a card. I love that. Very cool stuff. Monka TOS. Yep, 100% Monka TOS if that happened. 100% Monka TOS if that happened. You have to do all those things now? It's true, because you can't lie on the internet. It's illegal. Throw up on stream and throw my chair. That's the vibe we fucking love. I'm glad, Jill. I'm glad that people enjoy the throw up / destroying things that I own vibe. Some good stuff. All right. So this is the second Unified Minds mini booster. So again, mini boosters don't guarantee any holo cards. They don't guarantee any rare cards. They're just fun to pull. Sometimes you get ones that are like 3 rares though. It's wild. So we got a Noibat. What a cute guy. Man, I love the Sun and Moon. I love the Sun and Moon art. It's really cool. Sneasel? Yeah, look at Sneasel, dude. Look at that little guy. Look at that little dude. That's the only content we signed up for. Well, you're gonna get it. Except you're not, because I got Swadloon. Swadloon is my uncommon. He's a cute little dude. Cute little dude. I just love the Sun and Moon art style. It's really, really cool. We stand Baby Bat. Yeah. It's like, Sun and Moon is so cartoony compared to like the rest of the sets, in my opinion. Like, all the Sun and Moon sets are like these like cute, I don't know how to describe the art in it. It's really nice. Hey everyone, I hope you're all doing well. I'm just be listening to the audio while I drive home. Yo, Stone, drive safe. Thank you so much for lurking with us for a bit. Sun and Moon is so baby. It is! Yeah, that's what it is. It's all like uwu art, I think. That's you guys know me. You guys know me. I'm all about the uwu. I'm all about the uwu art. All the cutesy art. All right, we got Unbroken Bonds mini booster. We got 2 of these coming up, so we're gonna figure out if we got anything that was worth a couple bucks. We got a Drowsy. Yeah, see, look at this dude. He's just laxing out on the tree. This dude smoked some Pokemon weed for sure. Some Poke weed. And just vibing, dude. Good for him. Ooh, Fire Crystal. Trainer. Whoa! Okay. Look at that card. That's like a full art energy or special trainer card. That's so crazy. It's all holographic. That's really neat. Fire Crystal. Whoa. That's really neat. And it's shiny and gold. That's cool, dude. And then just the regular fire energy. That's okay. Because this one, damn, that's shiny as hell. That's nice, dude. It's a secret rare, yeah. Yeah, because it's the off color, so it's a secret pull. Off of a $1 pack, dude. $1 pack. I gotta throw that into a sleeve quick. That's cool. That was from Unbroken Bonds. I really like the Unbroken Bonds set. It's one of my favorite Sun and Moon sets. Let me look up something real quick here on that one. Is that like a... That is a secret rare, right? Just because of the off color? Like, I'm still very new at collecting these again, so I'm trying to figure it all out, you know? I have this guide to see just how rare it is, though. Unbroken Bonds, huh? Fire Crystal. The Fire Crystal of Unbroken Bonds. Yeah, secret rare. Dude, that's a $10 card, boys. That's a $10 card right there. Holy crap. You gotta go. See you later, Rich Sherratt. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. We appreciate you being here. Get some good rest. That's a $10 card from a $1 pack. This is what I mean about the mini boosters. It's so cool. It's really, really cool. Wow. It's 231 out of 214. It's a super secret pull. Damn, boys. $9 profit, yeah? Maybe more for a PSA 10 on eBay? Yo. Look at that. That's in a protective sleeve now. And we're going to throw it in the folder. That's sick. I'm pumped about that. That's a let's go, chat. Can we get some freaking poggers? You can buy 10 Slurpees with that card. I'm going to buy 10 more packs of mini boosters, probably. That is some freaking poggers, though. I'm pumped. Dude, that's awesome. That's the second, like, really good pull we've gotten from a mini booster. Another Unbroken Bonds one. I like the... again, I like Unbroken Bonds a lot, and I love the art of the Sun and Moon stuff. That's sick, dude. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Also, I'm trying to get my hands on, like, Sun and Moon stuff because at some point it will be phased out the way that, like, all the old ones. 2 $5 footlongs. I'm not eating that bread made out of sandal material, right? Isn't that what was uncovered? Was, like, Subway has ingredients in their bread that's used to make sandals? To make, like, flip-flops? Or as the Aussies call them, thongs? Slurpees from 7-Eleven. I mean, I love Slurpees from 7-Eleven, but my nearby 7-Eleven that's like around the corner from me is so small that it's very, 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 very hard to go in it without like violating social distancing. Megan, you cry. What up? Welcome. Sandalwood, more like sandal bread. Hey. I thought it was yoga mats. Maybe you're right, Jazz. I can't remember the exact... It was something you're not supposed to eat, though. It was, like, in the bread recipe, which is weird. Oh, boy. Super, super small. Yeah, they're super, super small. I've been in a couple, like, really big 7-Elevens, but the one nearby me is, like, fairly small. It's got, like, a couple aisles of, like, basic groceries, but, like... The area with the, like, Slurpee machines and stuff is very packed in. Oh, yeah, we got a Murkrow. This boy's so cute. It's a common card, but it's so cute. I love Murkrows. I love their little witch hats. They're so cute. Yeah, welcome to everyone joining. Mississippi doesn't have 7-Eleven? Really? Wow. Yeah, we got a reverse holo, a low and Diglett. I already got one of these, but I didn't get the reverse holo. And I'm trying to collect all of them to get a master set, so this is very cool. And we got a Tentacruel, which I think I also already have, but... Again, hey, I'm not complaining off of the pulls we got. And this one is gonna have like the guaranteed like, you know, reverse holos and shit in it. So, Pog Pokecards, what's up, fella Faloo? Nice to see you here. Welcome. Yeah, we're doing some chill Pokecards while I chat about 7-Eleven and how sad it is that Mississippi does not have 7-Eleven. Indiana has a lot of them. Yeah, Indiana has a lot of like, Indianapolis, when I was there a bunch, had a ton of, like, corner stores and convenience stores and stuff like that. Indiana's got a lot of stuff in it. I need to get back into Pokemon. I miss playing card games, too. Yeah, so I, like, play the digital version so I don't beat up my cards because I'm, like, collecting the cards now. But I really love the game. It's a fun game. Pokemon trading card game is super fun. Look away for 2 seconds. Is chat eating thongs, and if so, why? Yep. Chat is eating the Australian version of thongs, not to be confused with the underwear thongs. You know? Let's see here. Mate. Oh, someone used stretch posture check. Hell yeah. This is going to be our Darkness Ablaze actual full-size booster, so this is guaranteed to have at least one hollow rare. And then maybe it will have a big old Poggers card in it. Maybe we'll get another Secret Pull tonight. I felt good when I picked up this pack. I felt like it was going to be a winner, you know? I felt like it was going to have something in it that was solid. You know? Okay. So, let's see here. Okay. Gotta put that away. We go 1, 2, 3, 4. Uh-oh. I think my cards got scrambled because the first card is not an energy card. What happened? Okay, I think that's all I have to do to fix it. I didn't see him, so it's still going to be a surprise. There's a 7-Eleven 2 minutes from my house. Poggers. That's a good setup there. I don't know if I'll be back. I might watch a movie with my mom. All right, good luck, Bubby. Or not good luck. Have fun, Bubby, is what I meant to say. Have fun with your mom. If you do decide to come back, it will be great to see you again. On a completely random note, I sped watched a month's worth of VODs for a reason, and it was so weird to hear you sped up. Oh my gosh, I bet. Yeah, Mia 2 times sounds super funky. So we start off with some grass energies, some pretty basic stuff here. Got a Rose Tower trainer card. I think these are out of order still. Oh well. We'll just do what we do with them. Yeah, because that's an uncommon. Oopsie. We got a Simisear. He's a cutie. A little monkey boy. We got a Lairon. That's a cool evolution card. I love the Lairons. I had one in my my team when I played Sword Shield. We got Gullet. I don't know what this dude is. He's like a golem. He's cool looking. I like him. He's neat. We got Phoebus. Phoebus, who evolves into a much more cool looking Pokemon. We have a Purloin, another Purloin. I think I have like 3 of these now, but they're really cute commons. I just like anything cat based. You guys know that. Phoebus, yeah, I'm glad that there's like a Phoebus like fan club, because he's basically the new Magikarp, and I really like Phoebus. Boops the whole chat. Thanks for the boops. We got a Hippopotamus. A Hippopotamus Anonymous. Check him out. He's got steam coming out of his nose. Golet's evolution, Go Lurk, is basically the Iron Giant. No way. Oh, I'm so sad I never got that Pokemon when I was playing. We got a Sentret. Little basic boy, little squirrely boy. Our reverse holo is Ducklet. I actually think we have this exact reverse holo already. It's so crazy when you pull the same ones when there's like around 200 cards in like a set. And what's a rare? I don't know what it is. It's a Dracozolt. Whoa, that's cool. I know nothing about this guy. Evolves from rare fossil. He's like a dragon, electric dragon dinosaur thing. That's cool. That's our rare for this pack. Is a Dracozolt. That's cool. I like him. He's neat. A drink result. That's his name. That is him. The drink result. That's what you see when you drink too much. That's the result of drinking too much, is that dragon dinosaur electric Pokemon guy. Good news. 2 poems I wrote got selected out of a lot of entries to be published in my college journal, so that's neat. It'll be the first time I'm being published. Yo, Felly Faloo, that is so awesome. Congrats to you. That is actually really cool. Love hearing about stuff like that. That is awesome. Thank you for the bits also. Y'all making me want to go splurge on Pokemon cards when I have the extra cash. Yeah, they're awesome. Okay, they're fun. It's so easy to just like be like, oh yeah, it's just a couple bucks, and I'll like grab a pack or two. And that's what I've been doing. I haven't sprung for anything too big yet. I got a couple like really big things on pre-order for like some hype like dedicated Pokemon unboxing streams and stuff like that. Yeah, they're great. People were like, "Oh, I'm gonna send you packs of Pokemon cards," and I'm like, "Don't do that. This is a bad habit to continue to enable. Let me do it with my own money, so I feel the sting." My mom forced me to sell my old Pokemon card collection for like $20, and I regret everything. Yeah, that's what I'm really afraid of. I've talked about that before. 1 billion is I moved out like 16 years ago from like my parents' house. And when I moved out, I didn't take a lot of my stuff. And when I came back to visit, my mom was basically like, yeah, we sold like most of your stuff. And I don't know if that included, like, she gave me like a couple bucks. It was like not a lot of money at all. Because she was like, yeah, we had a garage sale and I just like sold some of your old action figures and like your Nintendo and stuff like that. And it was like, that shit was worth way more than like $15 or whatever you just gave me. I was very sad, and I don't know if my Pokemon cards were included in that, because I know she was trying to like sell my Magic cards. I had like probably thousands of dollars worth of Magic cards, for like, she was trying to sell them for like $50, like a whole big ass binder of them. And so I don't know if those are all sold or not. I have to go back. I haven't visited my parents' house in like a long ass time. So that's something I gotta do. I gotta go out. I gotta visit, and hopefully my mom didn't annihilate my childhood memories for a handful of change. I've been salty about that for ages. Oh, I was. Because the whole thing was so like, I was in college at the time, and I was like, hey, I'm dropping by your house to pick up like a couple things like to bring back to college. And she was like, okay, yeah, sure, that's cool. And I was like, where's the Nintendo when I got there? And she's like, oh, your old Nintendo. Well, you were barely playing that. You were barely playing that. And I was like, yeah, because I moved out. Like, I left this house. Like, I moved out. Of course I wasn't playing it. I physically could not. I was like, I was waiting to, like, grab it, bring it to, like, my new place, and then, like, play it with, like, friends. And she was like, yeah, I sold that. I sold it and all of the games for $15. Here's $15. She gave me a $10 bill and a $5 bill. And that is, that was the end of my Nintendo. And I'm really, really very grateful that emulators and ROMs exist now, so that I can, if I want to replay stuff, I can just do it and play them on my computer. But kind of a bummer. Kind of. Story is making me cry internally. It was painful. It was very, very painful. That hurts my soul. Yeah, it made me very sad. I had a long talk with her about how I wanted to keep a bunch of that stuff. Because that was the thing, was like a bunch of my buddies had like decked out their freshman dorm rooms at college with like all their nerdy shit. And I was like, whoa, my people! Like, because again, as I told you guys, like growing up in Canandaigua, I didn't have like a ton of friends who were like into the shit I was into. I had like a small handful of friends who were like really close with me by like the time I graduated high school. Dan, who was here earlier, who dropped the 10 gifted sub bomb onto us, is my best friend for a reason, is because like we were into the same super nerdy shit. And, but I like kind of kept it hidden because like in high school cliques form and people bully you for, I didn't want to give people more reasons to bully me than they already were by just being inherently Asian. So, I didn't like display that I was a nerd as much as I could have and should have if I was truly proud of this stuff. Which I was, because like I love, like, look at this. I built an entire career out of being like an absolute geek, which is so neat. But I went to college, and like freshman year, like all my buddies had like decked out like their rooms with like Nintendo posters, and they were like hooking up their old SNES systems and shit. And like one of my buddies was like, Brian, like, do you by any chance have an NES system? And I was like, yeah, dude, that'd be sick. Like, yeah, I do. Like, that'd be sick if we just like hook up all of our retro systems and like play retro games like all night or something. That'd be like dope. So I went back home and tried to get it, and it no longer existed. It's very sad. So, but I was fortunately blessed with a bunch of roommates who had like GameCubes and like PS2s and Super Nintendos and shit. So I played a lot of like video games and geeked out with a ton of my friends. I gotta go, so I actually can stay awake in class tomorrow. So good night, everyone. Have a good rest of the stream. Yo, Nico, thank you so much for chilling with us for a while. Really do appreciate it. I bet they feel bad now. Look who's winning now, bullies. Yeah, I mean, it's one of those things where, like, high school was such a long time ago that there's no reason for me to have any sort of, like, bad feelings about it. Like, obviously, yeah, a lot of the stuff I dealt with growing up hurt me, and it's stuff that even, like, affects me to this day to a degree that, like, I've worked through in therapy and whatnot, and just by growing up and whatever. But at the end of the day, they were kids. Kids do and say stupid things. Kids a lot of times are the products of their environment. Kids try to fit in any way they can, even if it means being mean to another kid who's lesser than them. It's a whole bunch of dumb shit that doesn't matter. Once you get out of high school, you're basically like, it doesn't matter at all. It didn't really matter at all. If you are someone who feels like you peaked in high school, I'm sorry. You didn't. There's so much more to life beyond it. I promise you. There's so much more, regardless of if you choose to go to college, go into the workforce immediately, or you just figure yourself out. There's so much more adventure. There's so many more great things on the horizon for you than stupid school and stupid, like, social cliques that are social constructs that don't even really matter or exist. So, you know, just do your thing. I know that it's tough. I know it's rough right now for some of you, but I promise you it gets a lot better. It gets, like, way better. And, yeah, like I said, like you said, like, yeah, am I winning because I made this really awesome, fun career that I'm really passionate about doing this stuff? Yeah, absolutely. I'm winning in that way. I'm really happy that I've gotten to, like, create something from something that I love just by being myself. But I don't really have any, like, bitter resentment towards those, like, people, you know? This reminded me, I discovered an old high school bully works at the same place as I do. Wow, that's wild. I hope they're a lot nicer. Like, the last time I saw one of, like, my major high school bullies ever, like, out in the wild, is I went out to dinner with my folks closer to the beginning of the year, before, like, the pandemic was, like, a thing. And we were eating at this, like, little local restaurant in the town that they live in. And it was, no, wait, never mind. This was last year, so it was way before the pandemic. It was last year for Father's Day, I just remembered. So I went out to meet my family for Father's Day. And while we were in the restaurant, like, I looked across the restaurant, and my high school bully, like, one of the major ones, like, the ones that, like, laid hands on me and, like, jumped me and shit. Like, not just, like, the regular name-cally ones. Like, a guy who, like, fought me. Like, was across the room. And, he was eating dinner with his dad, and I hadn't even recognized him at first. And like what happened was, like, my sister was like, "Hey, Brian, isn't that?" And she, like, said his name, and I was like, "What the hell? Like, that is him." I didn't recognize him at first. I thought it was two middle-aged dudes eating dinner together, because, like, he clearly hasn't been thriving health-wise. Like, he's like has got the, like, big bald circle on the top of his head, and then sort of like the monk hair, because, like, he's just losing all of his hair. He was, like, super out of shape and just, like, clearly, like, just deflated and tired. Just didn't look happy. And I was just like, you know, karma takes a little while sometimes, but hey, that's okay. I never had bullies. Every time someone bullied me, I just roast them and they never speak to me again. Primary school was great. Yeah, well, as a minority in this country, it's not that easy. Listen, I'm great at roasts. People have seen me do roasts on trolls here in the community, but I gotta say that the experience as a minority in a small town growing up, even in a state as progressive as New York, wasn't an experience I recommend to any child. I'm so glad I go to an arts and science school. So all of us are nerds, but we do get made fun of by other high schools. I can imagine that being the case, because there were art schools, like, in my area as well, that, like, people just, like, make fun of relentlessly. It's all dumb, though. Again, it's stuff that in the moment, absolutely valid in how it makes you feel. If people are being horribly invalidating, if people are being horribly, you know, like bigoted or targeted towards you, like, obviously you're gonna feel a certain way, and that sucks and it's awful. You're 100% valid in feeling those feels, Just know that it does get better. Like, yeah, there's adults that are just as horrible, but those adults are so pathetic. They're the people who literally didn't grow up from that, like, playground bully. They are the people who are never gonna get smarter. They're never gonna get ahead. They're just going to be perpetual losers. Your life, however, when you start going, I don't have time to waste on this type of, like, inane bullshit, you're gonna go, wait, I can use all this time and energy to put it into other things, like furthering my career or finding out like a hobby that I'm really passionate about, or finding a great circle of friends, like a chosen family that's going to support me no matter what, or whatever it might be. And that's going to be awesome for you. And when you have that moment click where you're like, wait, I'm an adult. I don't have to like deal with this shit as much anymore. Like, it gets a lot easier. And granted, yeah, there's still discrimination against women and minorities and marginalized people in, like, the workforce. LGBTQ plus is still, like, attacked all the time. We're going through the middle of, like, Black Lives Matter stuff, etc. There's, like, a whole bunch of terrible things that are going on in the world that show that adults can just be as cruel and evil. But as an adult, you also have a lot more freedom allotted to you to hopefully get away from that kind of thing. And also, you have communities like this one where you can hopefully seek some sort of refuge and be reminded that there's a ton of people who have your back. There's way more of us than there is of them. So, yeah. My tiny school of about 250 students between pre-K to 12th grade. Oh my God, that is tiny. That is unbelievably tiny. Your entire school is smaller than my graduating class. When I graduated, there surprisingly wasn't any major bullying. That is very surprising. But again, like I said, I had I had a very interesting experience growing up as one of a very small number of Asians in my school. And the thing was every Asian in my school got made fun of brutally and racistly. So, not fun. Not fun stuff. I'm glad my parents haven't gotten rid of my stuff while I'm at college. I'm glad for you as well, Ashes, because like I said, the devastation, the betrayal that I felt when I came home from college and all my shit was just gone and I was handed like a wad of like small bills as cash. I was like, this is like all of my childhood memories being just eradicated. All of my childhood memories just being just destroyed. It was just, boy. There was a school I saw in Alaska who only had 2 kids in the graduating class. One of my cousins, when he graduated, had a class of 6. We went to his graduation. It was just like in the reception room of like, it was like in one of like the like rooms you reserve in like a reception hall, like in like a party hall, like, you know, like one of the buildings like weddings normally like rent out for like their reception. It was like in that room, but it was just like full of chairs. And I was like, why are there like 50 chairs in this room? Because there's 6 kids, unless they have huge numbers of like cousins coming or something. So it was like me and like 20 other people for these like 6 kids. And it was such a quiet, small, weird graduation ceremony to like witness. It was such a weird thing to be a part of. It was like such a bizarre, weird thing to be a part of. My dad also, he graduated from a class of like 6 people when he graduated. It's like really small. And these weren't private schools either. They were just small towns. So that's what it was all about. You know? My small private elementary school still had bullies. I was bullied a lot. Yeah. Believable. I understand how that goes. I think you told us before, I think you told us before. You're like part... I'm so sorry if I'm mistaking you for someone else. I think you said that you're like part Mexican or something, right? So again, unfortunately, there's that whole, you know, minority card sort of thing being thrown into the mix, which is tough. Graduated with 10 back in 8th grade, but it's jumped to 200 plus. That's crazy to me. That is such a small class. My mom gave away my childhood bike that I bought myself because she thought it was my brother's. Acted like she was sorry. Felt bad. Then 3 days later, almost did it with all my books again, assuming it was my brother's. Man, your mom was just out to get your brother from the sounds of it. Yeah, I'm Mexican American. Okay, thank you, Yasmin, for letting me know. But yeah, that's tough. That's really tough. I mean, my best friend Dan is also half Mexican. He's Mexican American, and he got bullied for that a shit ton when we were growing up. It's part of the reason we became such good friends. Is we were like, oh hey. Another non-white kid who's getting, you know, freaking just chewed out every day by random assholes. What sucked was that she asked for his permission. Oh no, and your brother wasn't like, yo, that's not my stuff? That's shitty. I'm so sorry, nurse. That's terrible. I'm gonna head out, but I can't wait to join next stream. Yo, Bison. Hope to see you there. Thank you so much for joining us. It should be on my brand new PC, so that's gonna be dope. The school corporation where I live, we started to do in-person classes. The freshmen had to go to school for like 2 days, find the classes. Nearly 30 freshmen showed up the first day. Then like 20 went the second day. Yeah, I mean, things are, yeah, I mean, the way that school works is weird in general. And especially right now, like, I can't imagine that dropout rates aren't like extremely high. My daughter gets bullied online. Luckily, the teacher called the kid's mom. Good. That's what teachers should be doing. There should always be some sort of administration involved that is saying, this is not okay. This is not acceptable. Let's set better standards. Let's make each generation hopefully better than the last one as much as possible. You know, it's just like super crappy. Super crappy to see it. But moving on to lighter, better conversation, guys. Lighter, better conversation, because I don't want to dwell on this too much in case it's something that is rough for some people to listen through. Like I said myself, like I'm not sensitive about the topic, but it's something that, like, talking about it too long, I'm like, ugh, yuck. These are just bad vibes, you know? Yo, what's up, Vero? Holy shit!
That's insane.
Yeah, almost 3. Vero, it's so awesome having you here. Oh my god, thank you so much for the 35 months. Can we please get some pride spam for Vero, the hero? Appreciate you being here, Vero. Hope you've been well. Congrats on the new PC, Brian. Yo, thank you, Steelers. Appreciate that a lot. I'm so excited. Like, I already cracked it open. Okay. Should I be crazy? Should I be crazy bonkers? And like lift up the case and show you guys? It's gonna be tough to get out of the box, and it's gonna weigh up. I'm gonna wheel it over here. Like, why not? Right? I gotta make sure I don't dox myself with this package either. Yeah, Vero's been around for a long time. Vero's like dope. Vero, thank you so much, seriously, for like hanging out so long. The Probilbians will always live on in my heart as a very special group in this community.
Punch me in the boob.
Yo, Bree Meow, you have a streak. You do. Thank you so much for the 2-month streak. I appreciate you being here. Thank you. You're awesome. Be so careful, Brian. Oh, I will be. This thing's tough. It won't break or anything. It's more about the, just holding it up. It's going to be so clunky and awkward. I'm going to have to, like, hold it back here, I think. I think that's what I'm going to have to do. And the annoying part is just getting the packing foam off of it. Because I put it back into it just to keep it safe. Because I was like, I'm not taking any chances with this. I don't want to, like, accidentally knock over the box. 1 second, chat. I'm gonna do this.
Break out the L word.
Lesbian?
Yo, Bree Meow again. Thank you so much. For the 5 gifted, you really don't have to do that. You've done so much for this community in your time here. Broken Unknown, have a wonderful night. Get some good rest. Thanks for chilling with us. We appreciate that. Morgan Spot, how weak do you think I am? Listen, I've been carrying this around like all day. Like from my office is on the second floor. I had to carry it up the stairs. It's fine. It's only like 30-something pounds or something. I'm good. But I appreciate the concern. I really do. Bring me out. Thank you for gifting Nursely, Kamits, Ali, Alyssa Lake. I said your name very wrong. Cat Trucks, and Tawny Owl with those gifted subs. If any of you are in the chat, please make sure you're saying thank you to Bree Meow for those gifted subs. Enjoy your emotes and your sub badges. Why are we at 50 freaking subs? What the hell? Guys, thank you. Brian is weak. Ooh, baby. I do feel that way. I have lost a lot of muscle mass. I won't lie. I have been working on toning and slimming down more so that I can do more Girbeagly cosplay because it's very hard to fit my dimensions when I'm a muscly muscle. Of course, you guys, it makes me so happy seeing you guys happy, especially you. Oh, That's really nice of you. Thank you. It's very, very kind of you. Not that I think you're weak, just for an abundance of caution. I get what you're saying. Yeah, no, I understand. Thank you, Anna, for the thoughts. It should be fine. It's, I got plenty of space to work with and everything, so we'll be good. Can't hang around playing some games with some friends, but me and Lauren are talking about how much we miss everyone, so I remembered I have to go and resub. Oh, Vero, anytime you want to, drop by, and for any amount of time, we always appreciate it a lot. Seriously, been around for so long. We love you here. Be back if you're still on. Awesome. Very cool. Yeah, have a wonderful night otherwise. Have fun with friends. All right. Give me 1 second, chat. This is the thing. This office is small as hell. There's another reason I'm excited to move is the places we're looking at have like way better layouts for like setting up an office and shit. Let me get this out, please. Okay, I got it. This is a big box. It's a big box. Oh my god. It's such a big box. Okay. Bro, the packing foam. You guys want to see? Okay, you guys ready for this shit? This is the boy.
Aw, thanks, loves.
I can't see it now.
Make you smile, and now I want to cry happy tears from seeing me get so
Free!
excited.
Oh my gosh, thank you. That's way too kind of you. Seriously. That's so nice of you. Thank you so much for the frickin' bajillion trillion bit. Thank you for 1,000 bits. Thank you for 1,000 bits. Thank you so much. That's really kind of you. Can we please get some pride in the chat? I don't see any pride. And I like the whole idea of pride is to be proud, right? Don't shatter your PC like Sean did. Yeah, what an idiot. I can't believe he did that. It's very pretty. You guys can see the reflection on the screen, so I'm going to do this instead. There you go. It's actually not very heavy at all. It's got a GeForce. It's got EVGA, GeForce RTX 3080 in it. It's got an Intel i9 10900K processor. It's very shiny. Very nice case. It's got an Epic Supercooler 240mm in it. It's got some really nice stuff. That's the big boy. That's the big boy. I'm so pumped about it. I'm unbelievably excited to, after the stream, hook that bad boy up. Set up everything. It's pretty dope. So shiny. It is. Y'all have turned my mental state right around. You're also amazing. Breemeow, you're amazing. We appreciate you being here. We really do. Thank you for hanging out. It's so it is the shiniest thing I've ever owned. My cat just fell off the desk. Oh, poor kitty. I'm drooling right now. Listen, when I ordered this, I had like a panic attack because of like how this computer this computer cost as much money as the first car I ever bought myself. So I was like, holy shit, what did I just do? And then, like I said, I kind of justified it by being like, I did not get to go travel at all this year because no one did. And I was like, well, instead of that, might as well improve like my setup. Might as well make sure I have a reliable machine that will let me play like a ton of really cool things on the stream, expand the amount of content that I have available for you guys, make it so that I can do things more reliably, just for the channel, and that's going to be awesome. I'm so pumped about that. It's going to be so much faster than the one I'm using right now. So I'll be able to like pump out videos quicker. You know, like hopefully Adobe will probably still like freeze 800 times because it is what it is, but that's just Adobe for you. But things should be it's going to be a nice quality of life improvement. It's pretty wild. It's pretty incredible. Hey chat, please try not to spam Pet Plinko Sig or any other bot command. Yes, thank you so much for the reminder of that, Jenna. That's the thing. It's okay to pet Sig and Plinko here and there, but don't fill the entire chat with just that, guys, if you can help it. But yeah, this thing's dope, and it's actually lighter than my current computer. This thing is actually like really easy to pick up and move around and whatnot. Very excited. Very, very excited to use it. You know what, Brian? Treat yourself. I mean, it is a very much a treat to myself, as well as like a business expense that's gonna like help just ramp up what I'm doing, which is crazy to think about. Like I got approached recently to do some sponsored content for a game that my current PC, I was like, I don't think I can like run that game and reliably record it at like high frame rate. So what the hell, Bree?
Remember to stay happy, healthy, and I hope you all have a great night.
What the heck? That's so nice. Thank you so very much. I really appreciate that a lot. Thank you so very, very much. Can we please please get some good hype, some pride in the chat for that? It's really nice. You guys are doing far too much for me. Again, this is like the first time I've been streaming in like 4 days. You don't have to do it. We can just ease into things and chill out and whatnot. Thank you so very much. Please get some good rest, Bree Meow. Thank you very, very much. What was I saying? My brain is gone now. Where's my brain? What the hell? Something about the PC, probably, right? People talking about the PC. I don't know. Oh, yeah, the sponsor. Okay, so I got approached by a sponsor, Capcom, actually. For the, I think I can talk about it because I wasn't even able to take the sponsorship. But they were like, hey, do you want to do like a video for us? And or like a stream for us or something. And I was like, my computer that I have right now will not be able to play that game and record it or stream it reliably at the same time. I guarantee you that. I was like, it just won't be able to happen. So I'm so sorry I'm not able to do that for you. And they were like, yo, understandable. We'll keep you on our radar. You know, reach out to us again if you like get like better equipment or whatever. And it was like, yeah, I have something coming. It's just I don't know when it's coming. So now that I have this, maybe I'll reach back out and be like, hey, Capcom, let's talk business, buds. So that's it's cool. Like I said, it's gonna increase the options that I have for upcoming content. But yeah, when everyone is happy, it makes my brain go brrr. I mean, I feel you on that one. I hope that these streams give people some good vibes and we just like mellow out together. You know, just chill and whatnot. Capcom sponsor you or will sponsor? They have not sponsored me. They did give me a free copy of Monster Hunter World and the expansion pack, the deluxe Iceborne expansion pack, which is like really neat. But they have not yet sponsored me. It's something that we'll have to talk about now that I have the new computer. I don't know. I might have missed the window on the campaign of what it was. Regardless, it's cool. They sent me Monster Rancher, so I get to play that at least. It's really cool. Yo, Vitamin V is given a gift sub by the anonymous gifter, whoever you are, anonymous. I do not know who is sending any of these, but it's really nice of you. Thank you so much for supporting this channel, doing what you do. That's really cool. I'm gonna go lay in bed and play an Otome game or Animal Crossing. Which should I do though? Play an Otome game. I like those. Those are fun. You know, you deserve to be fawned over by a bunch of like whiny anime boys, right? That's why I play them. I enjoy that. Just to get offers at all has to be a crazy feeling. Back when, what was it, like 3 or 4 years ago when Square Enix reached out to me. And for those of you who don't know, Square Enix is known for like Final Fantasy and Dragon Quest and like a whole bunch of like really prestigious giant JRPG series. I grew up playing Final Fantasy games. Final Fantasy VI is my favorite game of all time. Back when Square Enix first reached out to me and was like, hey, we want to put you on like our press list so that we can send you games early. Are you cool with that? I was like, I did a bajillion backflips in my brain, not actually in real. I don't know how to backflip, but like in my brain, my brain was just rotating rapidly as I like flipped out. So like, yeah, I work with Square Enix. Netflix did a thing with me like a while ago. There was like a whole bunch of like for the Stranger Things 3 game. There was, I don't know. I've had so many weird spots. The whole reason I have that back there, for those of you who don't know, I've talked about this a couple times now, but this anime body pillow was the first sponsorship I ever got on YouTube that was like a major sponsored company. So it's up there, A, for comedic effect, and B, as sort of like a humble reminder to myself of like, man, you've come pretty far since the anime pillow, dude. But remember where you started. People could only be sending you anime pillows. But yeah, it's just pretty wild. I gotta head out, chat. ADHD brain needs more stim time to go for a walk or something. Keep being your wonderful selves. Yo, take care, Void. Thanks so much for chilling with us. Enjoy the walk. Totally get how that is when you just, like, need to get up and walk around and shit. I do that all the freaking time. Brian's brain went burr in a good way. Yeah, a couple companies that have reached out have done that for me. You should have Ethan teach you how to backflip. Gonna be a little bit hard over like a FaceTime call, but him and I were talking earlier today. He was like, I can't wait until you get out here so we can make videos in person together again. And I was like, yeah, dude, I cannot wait. Because I was like, actually, let me read the exact exchange so I'm not misquoting either of us. He said, I cannot wait until we can film stuff together in person. I said, yeah, dude, I really want to get creative, but also mess around just doing goofy shit our fans will get a laugh out of. And he wrote, fuck yeah, let's make it happen, baby. So we're very excited for whenever the move gets to happen. That would be a great idea for a video, is him teaching me how to backflip. But I think he already did that with Mark, so I feel like that'd be redundant. But it could just be his thing. So he teaches everyone how to backflip. But it could be a thing. We've already done, you know, other horrible things, like, you know, the hot sauce video is like the number one thing people are always like, oh, I found you through the hot sauce video on Ethan's channel. And I'm like, please don't speak that into existence ever again. Please don't. Remind me. Hot sauce video. We did the fanfic reading videos. We did the Reddit 50/50 video. That one was fun. And then a whole bunch of other gameplay videos. We just have to do more gameplay stuff together. We've been talking about streaming more together soon. But I promise you that we will be doing more streaming eventually. He is backflip guy. He is backflip guy. Like, he already has that reputation. So I guess him being like, oh, hey, part 2 of my teaching friends the backflip series, you know? He could do that for me. That'd be kind of neat. Yeah, Reddit 50/50. Yeah, Reddit 50/50 was a terrible video. I hated that video. Morgan was in the room while we were recording that too, and like partway through the video, Ethan just looked at Morgan and was like, Morgan, is this even funny or is this just stupid? Because the whole video was actually just being like, oh no, oh, why is that a thing, dude? Like, just freaking out. Like, and we were like, this is just gross and dumb and obnoxious that we're yelling. And she was like, no, it's really funny. Same with the hot sauce video. Was like partway through the hot sauce video, like, okay, first of all, you guys want a couple of behind the scenes stuff about that video. Oh my god. So the hot sauce video, like, was totally impromptu. We just knew we wanted to do hot sauce on video, because all of us have done like hot sauce challenges before, except for Marcus. Marcus, the third dude in the video there, one of our very good friends, like, he had apparently never had super hot sauce before. The hottest hot sauce he had ever had was like jalapeno hot sauce. And so the whole time he was like, oh, I'm so nervous, dude. I'm so nervous. I've never had like like really, really hot sauce before, because we were buying hot sauce that was made of like the hottest peppers in the world, you know, like Carolina Reaper peppers, some like Trinidad Scorpion peppers. There's like so many super hot sauces that we bought. And he was like, oh, dude, like, I'm so worried. Like, what if I have like a bad reaction? Blah, blah, blah. And we were like, this is not... Why would you try this now on camera if that's gonna be a risk, dude? So we were like setting it up and everything, and Marcus is still like, oh my god, what if I like roll and I get like the hottest one or whatever? And then he like got it, and he took it like a goddamn champion. Marcus had never before that video had super hot sauce. He was just, oh, ha, wow, that's hot. Wow, that's really hot. Ooh, haha. And that would be it. And then, like, if obviously you watch, like, Ethan and I, and we're like, and both of us have had really hot stuff before, and we were, like, dying during that video. We were just sweating. And I remember, like, both Ethan and I, like, looked over at Morgan partway through the video, and we were, like, there's, like, tears streaming down our faces, and, like, we're just sweaty, and we're just like, Morgan, is this even funny? Is this even worth, like, is this a funny video? And like Morgan was like, I've had to like hold in laughter this whole time so I don't laugh and ruin the audio, because she was like manning one of the cameras that we had. Like her and Catherine were helping us film it. And we were just like, there's no way this can be funny. Let's just scrap the video. And they were like, it's so funny. Keep it going. So that's the way that we always feel like when we get together and do stupid shit. Is I guess the lesson to take away from it all is we're both idiots, and when we get together we realize how much of idiots we are, and we go, wow, we just do the same shit over and over, and it's really dumb and boring and not funny. Nothing we do is worth it. And then like other people are like, wow, that was a really good video, that was a really funny video, and we're like, how was that? Our natural state of being stupid is just is too stupid for ourselves. We're glad it's not too stupid for other people. Tears and drool. Yeah, oh man, the spit cups were so gross. By the end of that video, like we were like, we gotta make sure that there's like not like a lot of spit on the video, because I was like telling him, because I've spit on camera accidentally before for like the charity streams where I was like eating the Bean Boozled beans and I like spat them out into a bowl or whatever, and I remember like Shira and a couple other people in the community were like, oh gross, please don't do that. And like ever since then I've been super careful about not spitting on camera when I can help it. But that one was like, so like you'll notice like Ethan just goes and just like spits like a freaking goober out every time, and me, I try to put it to my lips and like spit it so it's like kind of hidden by the lip of it, like the lid of it, so it's like that. And I had to look away so many times when the spit cups were being used. Yeah, I bet, Shira, but I wasn't able to do it the whole time because you just like aren't thinking like clearly while like you have that much heat and pain ricocheting around your face and head. So yeah, it was pretty bad. There was a lot of spit, especially after like Ethan drank milk. That was the grossest shit. But it was very gross. Like we tried to not show the insides of the spit cup so that it wouldn't like, you know, set off anybody who's watching. I was pretty new to you and your channel. When I watched that, I died of laughing. So that was the thing, is like when we made that video, we were like, we hope that people actually like this video and don't think it's the dumbest thing, because we thought it was the dumbest thing. But apparently, I'm glad some of you thought it was very funny. Yeah, you weren't bad, but Ethan was just openly drooling the milk. It was nasty. Get out of my brain, Shira. We are always just like connecting. Oh God, no worse than the chubby bunny thing. Yeah, so a bunch of those like horrible, stupid challenges that like Mark and Ethan did at the start. I erased Ethan completely. It's just Mark and did during the early days of Unis Honest. We're probably gonna not repeat those exact challenges, but we're just gonna do similar stupid shit with each other, most likely, because we're idiots. Just like hanging out together, that's like the type of dumb shit we probably would do without cameras on us. I mean, is the type of dumb shit we kind of do without cameras on us. So, get ready for more of that. Yay. I mean, I even told him, I was like, I even told him that, Like, the way I think of Cow Chop, and I've said this like Cow Chop. The way I think of Unisonus, and I've said this a couple times now, is it's the pussy version of Cow Chop. It's like if you got the guys from Cow Chop together, and you were like, okay, you guys can only make PG rated content, or like PG-13 content, then that's what Cow Chop would have been, is like Unisonus. And I was like, when I come out there, we're gonna do like weird shit. Like, we're gonna get like tattoos together. We're gonna do a bunch of like possibly painful things that are within TOS. We're gonna be doing some really dumb shit. So it should be fun. Are you sure about the pepper spray though? I don't want to see you in pain. That's the thing, is I'm willing to take it just to experience it. Like, Ethan and I have talked about it a couple times. Hey, what's up, Danny? Welcome to the stream. Good to see you here. I've talked about that a couple times with him now, and he's like, Brian, you have to at least experience it. And I was like, I kind of don't want to, but I was like, I do. I'm so curious. I'm more curious than anything. It's not about like, because I hate pain. That's the thing. I do not like pain. I have a fairly high pain threshold, but I hate pain. I do not like experiencing pain. But when someone is like, yo, this is something that's like surreal almost because of how like weird it is, I'm like, guess I got to try it. And Ethan is the one who's mainly been like, dude, like, we can do it. We can do it. And he's like, now that I've done it, like, we can go out to the place and we can do it. And like, it's going to be safe. And like, I know it's safe and things will be fine. But it's something that will probably happen. That is something that will probably happen at some point, is I'll get pepper sprayed for whatever content Ethan and I make together, which will be really dumb. Really, really dumb. Ethan never got tased, did he? No, he did. He refused to get tased. Honestly, I think that's something I wouldn't do either. But that's mainly just because with tasers, they got like the barbs that like shoot out. Or those are like stun gun, like stun gun taser things. Like they like shoot the barbs into you, right? That's like the thing. Is like I don't think I would be into that at all, because I hate needles and like things that like puncture like that. So I probably wouldn't do that, like go quite that far. Or but if they like have like the ones that like are contact only. They had the easy one without the barbs. Oh, okay. So they did have. Yeah, you know what? Maybe I would do that then. The ones without the barbs. Yeah, I'd take that to like the leg or something. I'd let Ethan take that and like hit me right in the thigh. I think that would be neat. Mark loves pain, but not masochist. Definitely. Yeah. I think the verdict's still out on the actual definition of what he is with that shit. I'm not someone who enjoys pain. I do not enjoy pain. I would prefer not to have it. I have, like I said, I have a fairly high pain threshold just based off of a bunch of weird shit that's happened to me throughout my own life, and doing like, doing like karate and whatnot, martial arts, getting the crap kicked out of me doing that. But I'm willing to experience stuff. So if Ethan wants to hit me with the stun gun, as long as it's the ones without the barbs, or if he wants to, take me to the pepper spray place whenever I move out to LA, those are future video idea things. Oh, holy shit, we summoned him. Chat! Which people manifested Ethan in the chat? Unbelievable. Very rude. Very freaking rude. Ethan, I got a secret pull off of one of my dollar store Pokemon card packs earlier. I was pretty pumped. I should grab this for you to show you. This is pretty sick, dude. Oh yeah, show me? I will, bud. I will. It was a $1 pack of cards from the Dollar Tree. They come with 3 cards, and it dropped I think this is like someone was telling me it's worth, so on like tcgplayer.com it's worth $10, but someone was telling me that it's probably going to go for more. I got Fire Crystal, dude. The secret pull. Pretty sick. I'm still streaming on the old one because I did not want to rush setting up the new one. But as of tomorrow, I should be streaming on the new one. As soon as this stream's over, I'm setting that bad boy up. What pack is that from? This is from Unbroken Bonds, which is one of my favorite Sun and Moon sets. Because I just like, I buy Unbroken Bonds. I buy the Sun and Moon stuff just because I really love the art. Yo! Thank you so much to Brittany for the gifted sub to Ethan. That's very nice of you. Thank you so much. Oh, boy. Thank you also, Ethan, for continuing the sub. A whole $9 profit. Yo, the whole thing, too, it's not really about the profit. It's more about, like, I just love collecting. And being able to, like, collect, like, like cool looking stuff like this is just so fun, and it's such a like chill, laid back quarantine hobby. So I like doing it. But that is the thing, is if I eventually sell them, it's kind of neat to know that some of them are worth something. Like Ethan, I watched your video of you opening the freaking Champions Pass stuff. I've been to like 7 or 8 stores in the past 2 days looking for Champions Pass stuff because apparently like Target and Walmart and a bunch of places did a restock. Not been able to find shit anywhere, and I'm so sad. I think my area just gets like picked over really quick by scalpers and whatever. But Ethan, I watched your god dang freaking Champions Path pulls, and like what was it, like pack like 15 or something? You pulled the secret Charizard? No way, dude. No way. Your luck with pulls outside of the time you bought the fake cards is astronomical. 13th pack. That's my lucky number. I was clearly manifesting for you, dude. I was sending you some good energy. But holy crap, streamer luck. Yeah, that's what that is, J-Tibbs. Indeed, that's some streamer luck. I mean, that's what this pull was. This was 100% streamer luck off of a $1 pack. Like, that's sick. That's really, really sick. Oh, man, just looking at it, though, I don't think it's perfect centered. But that's okay. It's still really dope. Still really neat. I almost ducked up, I'm assuming, fucked up my computer and router trying to make a Minecraft server. Uh-oh. Careful. Listen, we have our resident expert Lav in the chat, who is actually, unironically, an expert at Minecraft servers. If you have questions, Lav might have answers. At least your cards are real. Exactly. Those fake cards, I mean. Yeah, I felt, dude, Ethan, I felt so bad when you did that, man. He do be flexing his cards. I be flexing my cards. Ethan be flexing his cards. We got some good stuff here tonight. We got some good shit. I just like that it's a different color. Like, how cool is that, bro? I want some of the rainbow shit, though. Me too. Do your research, man. They were fake Korean cards, right? That card is pretty, though. It is, Emma. Like I said, the Sun and Moon ones have some of the most beautiful art. It's really neat. I remember when Pokemon cards were contraband in school and we did secret battles. Yo, me too, Panzer. So, when I was in middle school, our school banned Pokemon cards because, like, just kids were getting distracted and, like, they didn't want people gambling on school premises, like, trading them, because people were playing, like, for keepsies and stuff like that, where, like, if you lost a game, someone would get to, like, pick a card from your deck and take it for their own. So they wanted to dissuade people from doing that, but then as soon as everyone hit high school and there were, like, no rules for that, kids just, like, went crazy. But most of the kids were like, we outgrew it! And then me and my dork friends were the only ones who had Pokemon cards and Magic cards and shit. Evening Gamers, sorry for being MIA for a while. Was in the hospital this past weekend. Flace Pants, I hope you're okay. I hope that you're recovering all right. I think you mentioned that before. It's nice to have you here. Really, really nice to have you here. Give me 1 second. I forgot to put away my computer. Ethan, you weren't here for me picking up the computer, were you? Let me do this one more time before I put it away. Lift with the knees, baby. Ah! Stop doxing my own computer screen. Look at that bad boy. Look at that bad boy! Ah! Ah! Gotta get a good thumbnail for the VOD video. Alright. Brian's hat is nice. Drop it, please, Shatter. Listen, I have like a death grip on that when I pick it up. Also, again, it's not heavy. Why does everyone think I'm super weak? Listen. There's a, I know that I'm looking skinnier. I even admitted that I'm slimming up a little bit so I can fit into more, Girbeagly clothes and whatnot recently. That's true, by the way. You know, I'm slimming up. Not in an unhealthy way, don't worry. I'm still eating pizza and fast food and other unhealthy crap. I'm just exercising a little bit. But, just because my arms are getting skinny, scrawny, doesn't mean that I can't pick up stuff, okay? Okay? Keeping the same monitor for the new PC? Yes, for several reasons. Reason number one is This monitor was given to me by my partner. If you guys want a really nice monitor, go ahead and check out Zowie. Zowie by Ben Q. Did hook me up with this monitor, though. It's a really dope freaking monitor. Very, very good monitor. And then also, it's the only 144 hertz monitor that I have. And I'm so used to seeing my screen at 144 frames a second that if I were to change my monitor, I'd be real sad. Be real, real sad. Stop. But yes, I am partnered with Zowie. If you guys haven't heard of Zowie, they make some really high quality shit. And that's not just due to the fact that they give it to me. It's the reason I reached out to them at all is because they have like pro level equipment that like esports players use and shit. And I was like, I want some of that. I wonder if they'll work with me. And then they did. So that's kind of neat. Zowie is Pog. And my contacted Zowie, Brandon, who stops by the streams every now and then, is literally like one of the nicest dudes ever. I've eaten dinner with him twice. While I was in LA, we met up. And he treated, actually Ethan and I to dinner the first time we met up. And then the second time we all went out for like Korean barbecue. And that was really cool. Oh man, I miss Korean barbecue. And you can't do it during the pandemic. Yeah, there's a super nice guy. Brandon is a super, super nice dude. And I'm really grateful for the relationship like him and I have. God, I miss KBBQ. Dude, Ethan, whenever I can come out to LA again, I do not care, bro. I do not care about the cost. I do not care if they're like, hey, we're closing in 5 minutes. Like, we're going to go out to KBBQ and we're going to eat $1 billion worth of KBBQ. 1 billion. Quote me right here as the real number of $1 billion of KBBQ. I need it so bad. I need it so bad. We're going to have like 25 empty bottles of soju on the table. I miss hangouts with good friends in KBBQ. Yeah, KBBQ is God tier. It's some good stuff. That's true. Brandon is very nice when he stops by stream. Brandon is legitimately one of the nicest people I know, Anna. That's like, I've met so many people through this industry, and there's a bunch of them that are all business. There's a bunch of people who are fake. There's mainly nice people and like pretty decent people, but Brandon is like above and beyond as far as people go. He is legitimately one of the nicest human beings that I've ever had the pleasure of like meeting through what I do. Never had it. Morose Mel, that's a bummer. Good to see you here, by the way. Is it spicy? It depends on what you order, Lav. We ate $1 billion of Korean barbecue. Yeah, that's our first video in person together in years. Oh boy, someone mail me some KBBQ. Even as a joke, like conceptualizing mailing meat, it's really gross. Like, I've shared before that like my cousins, when I was growing up, my aunt and uncle owned like a cow farm where they like, it was like a beef farm. So they would like raise the cows and they would, process them into meat. And so every single year for Christmas, they'd send us like steaks and like ground beef, and it was like really good, delicious food. But the thing is they would have to like, do like the freeze, like what Omaha Steaks or whatever does when they mail them. But just thinking of like someone filling like a standard size envelope with like KBBQ that's been sitting on the grill and like it's drippy sauce and just putting it in. Closing it. I'm going to take this post office now. This is the worst thing in the world. I don't know why that's the way my mind interpreted mailing KBBQ to someone, but that is exactly what I thought of. Mailing KBBQ is a legit thing. There's a company in Cali that does it. What the H-E double hockey stick? Yeah, but is it like, I'm assuming it's like the raw ingredients or whatever, and then you like make it in your own home. I was thinking of like someone cooked it and just put it in like a cardboard box or like an envelope or some shit. Don't use the P.O. Box command when we're talking about this. Someone's going to send me meat now. That'd be the grossest thing in the world. That's another thing. Heads up. That's another thing that would make me close the P.O. Box forever. I actually forgot that today the post office wasn't open. I went by to check it. because it's Indigenous Peoples Day today, for those of you who don't know. So it's a federal holiday that the banks and the post office get off. It's the day where or some Spaniard apparently did something, but he doesn't sound important. So it's Indigenous People Day. Mailed meats. Ugh. No, thank you. No, thank you. Remember that thing Brian forgot the mods do? Wait, what? What thing did I forget literally everything. What thing? That's not descriptive. What is happening? Happy Indigenous Peoples Day. Hell yeah. 100%. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Let's get some of that representation going. Morgan was saying on TikTok they were doing like a cool thing where only Indigenous people were posting on TikTok, and like all creators, not all obviously, but a lot of creators were like taking a step back to free up like the feed for like Indigenous creators who do stuff. So like all day she's been streaming or just like flicking through the homepage, and it's all like these really, really cool Indigenous creators who are like making music and sharing facts about their culture and whatnot. It's so awesome. It's really cool to see that. I love that. You should follow Notorious Cree. Morgan already follows Notorious Cree, actually. He's awesome. He's great. I love Notorious Cree stuff. Very, very cool. But there's like a shit ton of Indigenous creators on TikTok that like show off traditional dances and tell stories and share facts. And it's so cool. It's really one of the coolest things in my opinion. I really love that. Yo, what's up, Slade? Thank you so much for the 34 months. My God, there's so many people who are joining, who've been around for so long. Thank you so much for using your Prime on me. I know you guys only get one of those a month, so thank you so much for using it on me. That's super, super chill of you. Thank you. Hey, what's up, Happy Mom? Welcome to the stream. How are we? I'm doing okay. I'm very tired today just because last week was honestly horrible. It was like not my favorite week of this year, which is saying something when this year has been a nightmare. But I'm recovering. I'm feeling a little bit better now.
And when I go to open the box, it's just filled to the brim with spaghetti and meat sauce.
Oh God. Alexis, thank you for the 100 bits to share that and have Justin read that. Can we please get some pride spam in the chat? Thank you. What a dream. What a dream indeed. Just kidding. An Amazon box full of like loose spaghetti and meat sauce that's pre-cooked. I love that. That is fantastic. New copy pasta. I mean, that's literally a copy pasta if it becomes one. I mean, if people start copy pasting that one, I will laugh. The mods are just in a call hyping Slade right now. Hell yeah, Slade! Friggin' Slade is poggers as hell. Slade has done a lot for the branding of this channel. If you guys like the merch that we got, if you like the emotes that we got, Slade is responsible for a majority of the designs. Slade freaking rocks. Slade, you rock. Need to head out. My body is dying. Not really. I'm just in pain in 3 different areas. Hope you all have a good night. Yo, Seraph Angel, thank you very much for hanging out. I hope that you feel better. Get some good rest if you can. Take some painkillers if you need to, etc., etc. Slacking on drawing, though? Yo, I mean, you take things at your own pace. You know, you've been in the art world so long that you know that, like, inspiration isn't always going to be there. Motivation isn't always going to be there. It's one of those things where your passion for it is always going to be in the background. And that moment that you do suddenly get the inspiration to do it again, your passion's already going to be up at the level to meet that. It's going to come together and you're just going to knock it out of the park. Like, that's the whole thing, too, is, like, you and I have had so many talks in DMs about you being like, oh, I'm sorry it's taken so long to, like, you know, design this emote or whatever that you commissioned. And I'll be like, it's fine. That's A-okay. I just want to check in, see how you're doing. Like, I do not care how long it takes. I'd rather have something that's done with the quality that you want it to be in as well, than ever, like, force you to rush something that you're not happy with or not inspired about, because all of the designs that you have for emotes right now that we have in the community are incredible, and they're like the highest tier work. So it's something that I really, really love, and I appreciate, again, that that you're just like doing something. You're doing some awesome stuff for us, like solidifying, like, you know, this style here for this this channel. So yeah. Oh, I forgot we have a freaking TikTok command. God, I have to make I've had this idea for this really stupid TikTok ever since I discovered the green screen feature on TikTok. Because, like, I've seen so many people use it, and I was like, I could make some funny stuff with that. And then, like, I just never did until the most recent one. And I have so many stupid ideas for TikToks that I should put them up, because it's not like it takes a long time. I normally do one takes for my TikToks, and they take, what, 10 seconds to do? So maybe I'll do one of those soon. I'll put those up. I love your TikToks. Boy, you have really low standards, Yamanaka. That's all I gotta say. Oh, boy. I'm in Italy. It may be France. Yes. Beautiful Italy. Live from beautiful Italy. That's where I am right now, guys, but it could be France. Where can you see all the commands? There's, I believe, a commands, like, command or something. I can't remember. I'm sorry. I'm bad at Nightbot. I'm actually legitimately terrible at Nightbot. Lav, don't you dare whoa in this chat. Do not. We are not doing the dance of France. Whoa. The dance of Italy. Or it could be France. Boy. Come to Alaska? The last thing I want to do right now is travel. I will at some point, though. I'd like to come out to Alaska. I have several fans out there who've requested me to go out. I think it would be a cool thing. It'd be a cool experience. One of my cousins and her family lives out there, actually. So I think that'd be neat. Like, worth doing, right? I spelled Italy wrong. Help. You did. You spelled it Itatli. Atatli. The Dance of Atatli. Guys, we have the creator of the Dance of Italy in chat. Ethan is here. He can show us how to do it. He can show us how to spell Italy correctly in chat. Alaska's so pretty. I've heard it's beautiful. I've heard it's actually gorgeous. From my cousin who lives there. She settled down there with her husband and her kids, and works for the Coast Guard. So she's based right out of, can't remember. I think Juneau is where the base. I can't remember where the base is for the Coast Guard there, but that's where she was working. But she's sent me like postcards from there and stuff, and it looks gorgeous. It looks absolutely gorgeous. So yeah, I've always wanted to go to a con, but since the virus, don't know if I ever will now. Yeah, it's one of those things, right, where I think that the way that they're going to do cons is going to change possibly forever. I think, like, the idea of, like, packing a convention hall to full capacity, to, like, dangerously full capacity, hopefully is something that gets backed off on. But then again, also money's involved, so who knows? I'm going to keep an eye on who I feel comfortable, working with in the future and whatnot. But cons are fun. Cons are really, really fun. I do hope you get an option to do that that's, like, safe for you. I want to run her over with a semi. Wait, what? Oh, Sky? You want to run Sky over with a semi? I mean, valid. It's a valid thought, Lav. It's okay. Wait, what? What's the no? What is happening? What is what is going on in chat? There's a whole bunch of people. Oh God, Danny Sky Dive would be throwing Danny off throwing Sky off a plane. Mods are having a moment. That's very apparent right now. Skydive. Danny, how dare you? How dare you pun that hard, and also, though, that well in chat. Like, I won't lie. Like, that was good. That was pretty top tier. It's pretty top tier. Are mods okay? Chels May, I don't think so. I legitimately don't. I don't think that's the word we'd use to describe our mods at the moment. Okay would not be up there. Please don't throw me off a plane. Yeah, don't throw Danny off a plane because or Danny dive doesn't sound nearly as cool as skydive, right? Jinx did it first, not me. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, you work together to create the perfect thing. Sky will cover you in beetles in your sleep. Sky, how are you feeling right now? I would like to know. This has now become a podcast. I want to know how you feel about being threatened regularly in chat with beetles and skydiving. You guys, I have had 8 shots of espresso today, y'all. I'm so freaking tired. Yo, Felly, that's too many. I hope that you can get some good rest, though, to sort of counteract that. Mods are fine. Seems like a normal night to me. Well, here's the thing, Mac. You're right. Okay, Sophie is here threatening Sky as well. Sky, I'm outside your window. Sophie coming in with the tag team. Unsettling, really. That's probably the most unsettling one. Like the direct action ones, like people who are like, Sky, we are going to toss you out of a plane. Sky, we are going to cover you in beetles. Those are creepy, but like, I gotta say, saying you're right outside someone's window sets like the atmosphere a little bit more, if you're asking me. I find that like a lot more creepy in my opinion. Sophie's in the call too. Sophie, are you whipping? It's all you've ever done, and it's all that you're known for is whipping, and that's it. No one knows anything else about you. They don't know your favorite color, your favorite food. They don't know even what your real name is. They just know that you whip sometimes. Listen. Oh my gosh. Ethan, if you're still in chat, if you can hear me, Ethan, can we get you to notice someone, a devoted fan who's whipped at you every day for like ages? Please, Ethan. If you're here, please notice at Sophie helping. You're helping her out. You know what you're helping her out. Helping them out. Right here, live. Ethan has left the chat. Is Ethan gone? What a little bastard boy. Unbelievable. After all I did to help raise him. Unbelievable. He's probably gone. I mean, he probably is. He's probably gone. Because he normally, like, lurks for, like, a couple minutes and then leaves. Helping him out. Yeah. I hope that, Sophie, I hope that you get noticed by Ethan. I hope that you feel like you're part of that cranky crew.
Cheers, love. The cavalry's here. Some bits to ease the pain of Ethan leaving.
Thank you. My heart might not ever truly recover, but that will help slightly. I'll be able to fill that hole in my heart, that crack in my heart, with Pokemon cards. Thank you so much, Ms. Ranchi. I really appreciate that. You really never have to do that, but thank you for the support of the stream. It means a ton. Can we please get some pride spam going in the chat? Get that kicking off there for all this. Guys, this is nuts. This is way too much. This is wild. I booted up stream today, and I was like, yo. I was like, if 12 people show up and we just like chill, then that's good. That's good enough for me. And instead, a bunch of you came out. We've been having a pretty chill time. You got to see my new computer. We pulled a really rare card in the Pokemon cards. We talked about some good news. We talked about 7-Eleven for some reason. 7-Eleven, if you're watching the stream, please sponsor me. I unironically enjoy those terrible little, like, what are they? Like the chicken rollers, I think is what they're called. They're legitimately just like pieces of like fried chicken that are like chopped up and formed into like hot dog shapes, and then they're like seasoned with like buffalo chicken flavoring. They're awful. They're terrible for you. They don't even taste that good, but for some reason, I eat those in the taquitos all the time. I do. Obviously not recently, because I don't like going into 7-Eleven right now. It's really claustrophobic in there, and ours is always so busy. But again, we would love that food sponsorship. Please. I just want food sponsorship. I'm willing to sell out for a food sponsorship. I'm not even lying. I love food so much. I love consumable products like food and drink so much. I will eat 7-Eleven food I'll have it postmated to my house so I don't have to go in there. I will have 7-Eleven food postmated to my house every day for like a month as like an ad campaign, and I'll eat it on stream every day if 7-Eleven sponsors me. I'll do something like that. That's the thing. Food companies don't realize how much hype I will give them for food. I will just give me like a tiny bit of money, but a lot of bit of food, and I will work with almost any food company. I promise you it will happen. I love food. Super Size Me 7-Eleven edition. So here's the thing: is I think there's like a decent amount of variety in like 7-Eleven food. I could get like their subs, like their little sandwiches can't be that bad for you. They're pretty good. I dropped all my Raising Cane's while playing a game with friends earlier. Oh no, Danny, that's so horrible. That is terrible. I've only heard good things about Raising Cane's. I've heard that it's like the best in the world, actually. Food companies really need to tap into the YouTube Twitch spaces more. Yeah, so like one of the streamers I watch is sponsored by like Postmates. And then like I know like DiGiorno sends like pizzas to some of my friends every now and then. But outside of that, like I want like a coffee company to like sponsor me or something. Because I love coffee. I drink coffee every single day. I would love that. Because I would unironically be like, this is my favorite coffee drink, guys. We just have to do a quick ad read. Hey, check out, Kick You in the Ass Coffee from, Iowa. It's great. Please drink it. Who knows? I would do that shit. Yo, Youngblooded, thank you for dropping by with your traditional 1-bit drive-by bit. Where you just go, here's a bit. Goodbye. Good night. Thank you for being here, even for a brief moment. We appreciate you. Top of the morning spawn? No. I mean, Sean didn't even send me any of his coffee, so he's fucking dead to me. Would definitely drink Kick You in the Ass Coffee. Listen, if there was a coffee called Kick You in the Ass Coffee, is that not like the most like direct to the point name for a company and like what their product does? Dude, I'm all about that. I'm all about that. I'm A-okay with some delicious kick me in the ass coffee. I'll drink that. Drive by. But is that not what it is, Youngblooded? It's like you go, hi chat, bye chat, good night, and you drop the bit. It's like, all right. It would be like if you walked by like my window and were like, hey Brian, bye Brian, and then you were gone and threw like a penny at me through like the crack in the window. Oh boy. What about Death Wish coffee? It's a real brand. Yo, Gimli, that's dope. I didn't know that there was a coffee brand named that. I would hype the shit out of something called Death Wish. I would definitely hype the shit out of something called Death Wish coffee. That's so cool. It's just like weird enough like that it's probably, I don't know. It would just be fitting. My internet's being stinky. I gotta go. Yo, Steelers, thank you so much for hanging out with us. I hope that you have a lovely night. Get some good rest. If you hear a knock on the door, don't worry about it. Don't be telling me this shit close to Halloween. You guys know how much of a baby I am when it comes to horror games. But we've been watching, so we're not done yet, but we just started Haunting a Bly Manor, which is so good. It is so damn good. And no spoilers in chat, please, because I haven't finished it, and plenty of other people in chat, I guarantee, have not finished it, especially because it's like brand new. It's on Netflix if you haven't checked out. Not sponsored, by the way. Haunting a Bly Manor. It's so fun. It's really good. It's not like the scariest. It hasn't creeped me out quite as much as Haunting a Hill House has. But it's not quite as cinematically, I guess, like poignant as Haunting of Hill House was to me, because even though it has the same creator still, it's, I think, directed by like a different team, and there's like a whole bunch of there's like a whole bunch of like stylistic differences just based on the setting of it. So like in my opinion, like Hill House has like heavier atmosphere, and a lot of the shots and the cinematography in Hill House are a little bit better. But I am really, 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 really into like the story, even though it is a little bit cliche and predictable so far for Morgan and I. Bly Manor is so fun. It's just fun. It's a great cast of characters, and the spooky parts are really spooky. And I don't know, it's a cool show. It's a really cool show. I really enjoy it so far. Obviously, haven't seen the conclusion. I might hate it based off the ending of it, but from what I've seen so far, it's still really beautiful in moments, and the pacing of some of the episodes is so unnerving. It's just like really unsettling, like in this psychological way where there's nothing scary necessarily happening on screen. It's just shot in such an not abrasive manner. I can't even say that. It's just like, it's shot in such a way that's so bizarre that you're like, whoa, like I feel like I'm tripping out watching this shit. And it's very, very, very like creepy and unnerving in that way. And I like that a lot. Gimli, thank you so much for continuing your gifted sub. Super nice of you. Thank you so much. Starry Eve, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Is it a sequel to Haunting of Hill House? No, totally different. Like, yeah, exactly like American Horror Story. Except like much more like family friendly as far as like lack of like triggering content in it. Like we had to stop watching American Horror Story because there's just an abundance of shock value stuff that goes on it that we were like, it's not even like adding anything to the show. It's just like really just stuff that's not like fun to watch. So like American Horror Story, but watchable. Yeah, exactly, Jinx. Yeah, Bly Manor is super fun. It's much less triggering than American Horror Story if you're someone who's like, yeah. Yeah, it's the same type of idea. It's an anthology. So they're going to be making another like miniseries like this again. So just like American Horror Story, except they are recycling some of the cast. Well, I guess that's what American Horror Story did too, right? They're recycling some of the cast, but not like all of it. And it's like a different, completely disconnected story from the previous one. So it might have stuff that connects it into the same universe. I have no idea. Again, I haven't finished it yet, and obviously I wouldn't spoil that even if I did know. But so far, it seems like a completely different story from Haunting of Hill House, which I like that they're like self-contained stories like that. You know, it's something that makes me really happy about it. So, yeah. I tried to watch one episode of American Horror Story. Not only did I have a panic attack, but my heart went in and out of rhythm, so I had to go to the hospital. Yeah, I mean, that's not good. I'm glad you got medical attention for that, because that is terrible. Is it actually scary? If you're talking about Bly Manor, I wouldn't say it's scary, but it's definitely creepy so far. I thought Hill House was, like I said before, the Hill House stuff was like more atmospheric and very, very like in your face scary. And they built up the scares really well. There's been a couple really good like subtle scares in Bly Manor where there's like shit moving in the background, like that is just very, very creepy. But there hasn't been as much of that like in your face horror. There's been like a couple moments where I'm like, whoa, this is it's scary, but not nearly as much as Hill House, in my opinion. Is the anthology The Haunting of for all the books that Steve wrote? No. It is called The Haunting of... It's based off a number of different authors. Each one is based off different authors and different works. So they are doing The Haunting of Anthology is the title of the anthology, yes. But the books that they're based off of are by completely different authors, which I think is really cool. I think that's like a really smart way to do it. 9 a.m., I may just force reset the sleep schedule. Yo, Jinx, if you pull an all-nighter, good luck. Good freaking luck. I haven't done one in such a long time, but even at the height of when I used to do those regularly, they're just not fun. You just always hit a wall at some point where you're just like, I just don't, I feel like lonely because like no one else is awake, or like it's just like I'm out of things to do that are like keeping me engaged or whatever. So good luck if you do decide to do one. They're just, I'd never have fun doing those. I used to pull them all the time though because I had to, or I thought I had to, especially when I was like younger on YouTube and shit. Really stupid. Off topic, but I'm officially going back to therapy soon. Yo, that's some good news right there. Alexis, awesome. It's a big step in any journey to making yourself feel comfier in your own skin. Love hearing that kind of thing. I'm so happy to hear that. I hope that brings you some peace of mind, some centering energy, etc. I hope that it just is a nice improvement to quality of life. I was pulling all-nighters regularly over the summer. It was so bad. Yeah, Shira, I used to be the same way, again, because of insomnia. Used to cause me to do that, like go days and days and days without getting sleep, and it was just terrible. And then on top of it, when I became like a YouTuber and started developing like these really like bad, unhealthy workaholic habits, there would be times where I'd like get home, especially when I was working as like a therapist, like I said, as like a psych counselor. I'm sorry. I was a psych counselor. When I was a counselor, I would sometimes at the on-site stuff that I was doing have to be there till like 1 a.m. I'd come home at 1 a.m. and I would start doing like YouTube videos. I'd sit down immediately upon getting home and start recording shit. And it was, oh my God, Jesus fucking Christ. You could knock and I could have opened it for you. Holy shit. We were just talking about Bly Manor. That scared the shit out of me. Oh my God. You okay? Oh boy. Yeah, just knock next time. I could have gotten it for you. Holy cow. Oh my God, my heart is in my asshole. Don't yell at Morgan. No, I'm just yelling in general. It's not at Morgan. She just happens to be in earshot of it. Oh, God. Oh, it's okay. Hey, check this out. I pulled this in one of my $1 packs. This is like a $10 card. Pretty cool, huh? So I'm going to go back to the Dollar Tree and buy like 10 more packs. Okay. Oh, boy. It's the month of spoops. It is. It 100% is. What was I going to say? Oh, yeah. So all-nighters, though, like I'd come home from work at like 1 a.m. And like Morgan would either be like going to bed because she was like really tired waiting up for me or whatever, or she would be like understanding. Like Morgan has done so much to sacrifice, like especially the early days. She sacrificed so much of her time just sort of waiting around for me to do content, and I'll never stop being grateful for that because that's something that no one should ever like have to do. And the fact that she was like, no, it's okay, like let me just like, you know, like do your videos, like you have to like get videos done. I think that like this is like good for you and stuff. I feel like I would not be where I am without her at all, and I appreciate her so freaking much. Like I really do appreciate everything she's done to get me to where I am. Ass heart, yeah, especially when she causes me to have ass heart. Yeah, I'd come home at like 1 a.m. I'd sit down, I'd start recording immediately, and it was back when I did two YouTube videos a day every single day, and like didn't miss a day for like years. And I'd just be up till like 6 a.m. like editing them, and then I'd be like, well, it's 6 a.m. I might as well just like stay up, so I'm not like sleeping into the evening or whatever. And it was a terrible schedule to be on. It was so unhealthy. It was so terrible. Bro, I bought a $5 pack and got a Rainbow Rare Sun Galileo GX. Beat all the kids at my school with it. Oh, no, you used it, though. That's a really rare card. That is an unbelievably expensive card. You used it. Oh, no, it's not mint. That's cool, though. That's a pull that I really want. I forgot which set that's in, but I almost bought some of those today as well. But, yeah. I still have sleeping issues. Yeah, I feel you, Mini Gets. I sometimes have restless brain. ADHD, I think, like, exacerbates, like, a whole bunch of sort of sleep issues that I had already pre-existing and has just amplified them into what they are now. So, yeah, not fun. Not good. There are times when I just, like, lay down at night and my brain will not stop buzzing because it's jumping from subject to subject. Melatonin is the best. I know melatonin's super effective for some people. I've been using melatonin on and off for years, and it's not my thing. It helps out for like a couple days, and then I get that really crazy common side effect where if I'm taking melatonin every night, I start getting these insanely bad nightmares that are just like I get this bad restless sleep. And then there's also people who has no effect on at all. Morgan is one of those people. Like melatonin just like kind of puts her sleep almost more out of whack. So yeah, just like recommending like something like melatonin is something I can't do in good faith because I know how every single person interacts with drugs differently and whatnot, or supplements differently. And especially one that's like commonly something that has side effects. Like, but if it's working for you, I'm so glad it works for you. I'm very, very glad to hear that it works for you. That's wonderful. I have my own sort of sleep stuff that I do to help with, but yes. Melatonin does nothing for me. My body gets used to it so fast. Yeah, that's the other thing is I think my body like acclimates to it is like another thing. Gotta love me that Sleepy Time tea. Yo, so I love Sleepy Time tea, Link. That's a good choice. I love Sleepy Time tea. And I used to think that Sleepy Time tea was the best tea in the world. But I found this, well, Morgan found it, actually. Morgan found this tea by this brand called Yogi. And Yogi makes this tea called bedtime tea, which is very, very, very similar to Sleepy Time tea, but it has different spices and herbs and stuff in it. And it is so much more flavorful. And I don't know what it is that's in it that like knocks me the hell out, but that is something that like does actually like make me sleepier. So if you want to check out another good tea, if you like bedtime or Sleepy Time tea, you might like Bedtime Tea by Yogi. Again, guys, look at this. Would I not be the best like food and drink like sponsored streamer? I'm saying I'm just organically working this in. I gave a shout out to a brand for free. What's wrong with me? But no, Yogi Bedtime Tea is awesome. It's like next level. It's so good. It's super, super tasty. But yeah, that's one definitely worth checking out. But Benadryl. Benadryl doesn't work for me personally because I took Benadryl for allergies growing up when I was a kid. So my body kind of got acclimated to it a bit. So it does make me like a tiny bit drowsy, but not enough normally to like shut my brain down and like help me fall asleep. So yeah. Sleepy Time tea with valerian root makes me ready to fight someone in my sleep. That's wild. Yeah, I've heard that the valerian root. So like, there's regular Sleepy Time tea that's just like you kind of just drink it to like calm yourself, and it's like good flavor. And then there's Sleepy Time tea with valerian root, which is apparently like what really knocks people out. So I don't know if that's in bedtime tea or not, but it's bedtime tea. Like when I drink that, like it's immediate calm brain, and I just am like, oh, time for rest now. And it tastes so good. Now my belly has like a nice treat in it before I go to bed. I don't think I have insomnia, but when my hallucinations get bad, I choose not to sleep because I don't want the nightmares. Oh no, that's awful. I'm sorry. I hope you find something that helps you out with that, Gimli. Sleep therapy stuff is so tough, you know. Going to bed. Okay, so you are going to bed, Jinx. Good luck. I hope that you hope you get some good rest. I hope you're able to actually sleep and whatnot. Actually, shit, chat. I just realized what time it was. So I'm going to start winding down here, actually. Because I realized what time it was. And I need to set aside a number of hours, just in case things get complicated, to set up the brand new computer. Pretty pumped about that. So that tomorrow we will have the brand new computer. Maybe I'll play Marvel's Avengers tomorrow because I wanted to. And then this computer was like, no, you don't get to do that. I don't know. Who knows? The sky will be our limit. I might be able to. I could play almost any game that I've been wanting to play for years now. I'm really excited about that. And I'll be able to like stream it and stuff. But yeah, I gotta start winding down. Jinx single-handedly ended the stream while toxic. I know. Good God, what is wrong with them? What is wrong with Jinx? Unbelievable. Is tomorrow a PO unboxing? It could be. Like I said, I tried to go to the PO box today, but it was Indigenous Peoples Day, so the PO box was closed. So tomorrow I do plan on going back and seeing if anything's arrived in the PO box. So we'll see. I don't know. People send me things like erratically, and I don't really promote it as much as I could, because I kind of feel bad about people sending stuff during a pandemic when like economic, certainty is not something that everyone has. So I don't want to like be like, hey, by the way, I got a PO box. Make sure you send me stuff so I can make content. I'd like feel so bad if people felt like pressured that way. But yeah, I see you got the pop filter and shock mount. Nifty. Yeah, dude. Honestly, so the pop filter is not as good as I thought it was gonna be. Mike, it sounds great, by the way. Thanks, dude. Appreciate that. We were talking about you when you were gone, by the way. You were supposed to Sophie stopped by. Sophie's been whipping at you for so long, Ethan. You're supposed to notice Sophie. Want to see the mic stand too? It's a fake Rode mic stand, dude. That's all this is. So I could be like Chris Melberger. I could do this. How's this sound, chat? Check. Look at me. I'm Vine star Chris Melberger. I hit my hat on it. Fuck. Look at I'm Vine star Chris Melberger. Bro, welcome to the shack, bro. Dude, that's sick. We pulled 0 Charizards today. Sick, bro. That's neat, dude. Yeah. See what I did there, chat? If you guys know anything about Chris Melberger, neat dude. That was neat, dude. Yeah, so I got my shit set up. All nice and good, dude. Really did Chris like that? I know. Chris Melsad in chat if you got it. Oh shit, that reminds me. I gotta follow up with Chris because one of the designs in his shop is sold out, and I want him to. I need to check in to see if the restock's coming in so I can grab one before all you gremlins freaking buy them all and sell out his merch again, which you should be doing. Please support Chris. He's a good boy. Love the Burger Shack, dude. I love Chris. He's a good dude. I'm so lucky that Ethan introduced me to Chris because he's just like. I've been lurking so many of his streams and just like watching so much of his content recently, and he's just a good dude. He's a really, really good dude, and like we were actually playing games, not Chris and I, but Ethan, me, Trevor, and Ted. I always get it's not Navision, but it looks like Navision. Is it Navizin? It's Ted Navizin, right? Chris is one of my favorite people ever. Such a chill dude, just so damn kind. Yeah, Chris has been nothing but like open arms, like one of the chillest dudes I've ever had the opportunity to like game and talk to. But Ted, Trevor, Ethan, and I were talking the other night about just like this year we've met so many good people. Like Trevor started off the conversation with just like, I've met so many like good, genuine dudes this year. And I was like, yeah, me too, man. It's like been awesome to just like be introduced to, because you hear all the horror stories and you see all the like really shitty like YouTubers and like Twitch streamers that like flex all the time in the media and are just like assholes, and it sucks to see that because like you get this jaded sort of like outlook, even as like a YouTuber who's been doing it for years and knows that's not like the reality of it. You do sort of get jaded where you're just like, man, like whenever I like meet new people, like maybe they're only in it for like the business side of things, or like maybe they're not going to give me the time of day because I'm like not as big as them or whatever it might be. And it always sucks when that happens because like it does shatter sort of like the image of people that you have every now and then. But recently, like especially because of Ethan, and like I got to give him big shout out for this because like Ethan himself, like, in my life is a huge blessing. I love Ethan so much. He's legitimately one of my favorite people in the world, not just, like, as, like, a fellow content creator, but, like, as a friend. Ethan has become, like, such an important part of my life that, like, I would not be where I am without him. And, like, he has gone out of his way to, like, include me in, like, group things with a whole bunch of these people that I've gotten to meet this year. Like, I've known who Trevor is for years, and I've never had the opportunity to talk to him. And recently, like, playing games with him and just chilling out late at night has been such good, like, mental health care for me. with like how horrible this year is, like feeling like isolated and like I'm not going anywhere, or like I don't have like as many like goals this year because like there's not like as many things to work towards because of just how terrible the year's been for everybody. Like being able to play like with him and like be introduced to people like Chris, like those are like two of my favorite people right now that are like in my social media feeds because of Ethan. Like it's so cool. I miss you, dude. I wouldn't be where I am without you. Oh, Ethan, stop it. No. You'd be farther, man, because I wouldn't like hit you up in text all day and distract you. You'd be just as far, if not farther, man. People love you, and they love you for a reason, and they love your content for a reason. You just do good stuff. You put out like good energy into the world, in a world that needs it so much. And I just I don't know. I'm just really appreciative for all my friends. I had this like weird existential moment yesterday where I legitimately just got unbelievably like sad and negative. Not negative, I just missed my friends. I was just like in this black hole of like emotion. It's part of the reason I didn't stream yesterday is I just got emotionally tired because I'm extremely extroverted, and not being around my friends and like feeding off their energy and getting to like, you know, like just enjoy their company has been so draining and painful for me this year. And it's been hard. It's been really hard. I'm just such low energy level all year as a result of it. And then you pile on all like the heavy shit going on in the world, and it just sucks. So the moments I get to like game with friends are like really good for me and stuff. But I just like, I got hit with this like huge wave yesterday where it's just like, I miss my friends so goddamn much that it like physically hurts right now. So whenever like travel is safe, whenever we have scientists and doctors and such being like, it's okay to travel again. It's, you know, it's a round trip ticket to LA as soon as possible. It's just happening. Boys support boys. Indeed, Blogger says what. Thank you for the bits. I really appreciate that a lot. That happens to me sometimes. I'm not an extrovert, but I love them and really, really miss them. Yeah, I mean, introverts definitely feel that way as well. It's just the difference for me is like I need like it's something that's just part of my extroverted personality. Like I kind of need to be like around like people. Like it, like living with Morgan has been such like a wonderful like blessing because I have someone who I love with my entire heart here in the house with me. And as much as we drive ourselves crazy sometimes because we're like, we literally can't like escape because like we're in just a house together at all times. And like, I'm being crazy and I'm singing whatever about chicken nuggets because my ADHD is like at an all-time like high. Like just having someone to be there to talk to and to just like chill with, it has been very, very nice, and I'm fortunate for that. But it just, I miss my friends so goddamn bad. I miss them so much. Anna, okay, there we have it. That is fantastic. That is the official copy pasta of that. Oh my god, that is amazing. Can we make it a command? Yeah, I mean, if a mod wants to make that Anna typed a command, that would be pretty good. I don't know what we would label the command as, though. I just thought I'd share with the class. That's so good, Anna. That is fantastic. That is the official copy pasta. Command dream. Yeah, no, that'd be good. I like that. I think exclamation point dream. That's a good suggestion, Ranger Bree. So much love tonight. Yo, J-Ray. Yeah, seriously. Not just for like my friends and stuff. Not just for Morgan, but like you guys, like why? This is insane. You do way too much. Bagel, how are you? It's been a while. Hi, chat. Yo, what's up, Sheepy? I'm doing well. I said like 20 minutes ago I was going to start wrapping up the stream, and I didn't. Because Ethan wanted to see my mic. Looks pretty good. I don't like the one thing I don't like, so if you guys are anyone who wants to get like an Elgato Wave mic, that's what I use, this Elgato Wave mic. It's a nice mic, it's really good. It boasts that it has like an internal pop filter, but the pop filter in it is not very good. So they make you buy this special shaped like external pop filter as well to help with it, and it still isn't that good. It's still really thin, and like obviously, if you get close to, like, any mic, you're always going to hear plosives, but Peter picked a pepper, piper, peepa, poopa, poo, poo, pop, pee, poo. You know, like that. Like that's pretty bad still. So I just have to learn to like keep this one away from me a bit more. Because it works fine with like T's and D's and B's and stuff like that. Like that sounds pretty smooth still. But P's are like pretty intense stuff. So, just something to keep in mind if you're someone who's looking into the Elgato Wave 3. Like I said, really good mic, but weird that they make you buy this special mount and pop filter for it. It's nice because it does have like an internal compressor, which is really cool. I really love the internal compressor because it's basically like anytime I shout, I physically cannot peak the mic, which is really neat. Randos are so weird I can't, right? Yep, that is the way the chat on Twitch works, Lav. As you are finding out. By the way, if you guys haven't supported Lav yet, please go support Lav and Shira. What is this copy pasta? How did you guys miss this copy pasta? So, this was one of Alexis's dreams about, when we were talking about mailing cooked food. Anna added the emojis / emotes, and those are fantastic, and I think that should be the official copy pasta. In chat. I've had dreams about opening a sopping Amazon box, like I'm talking dripping, and when I go to open the box, it's just filled to the brim with spaghetti and meat sauce. Just thought I'd share with the class. It's good. So if we want that to be a command called dream, if we can get a dream command in chat, or in Nightbot, that would be awesome. Or I can add it after the stream. But either way, that's a pretty good copy pasta. And it's literally a copy pasta because it talks about pasta. And that's poggers, in my opinion. That's pretty good. You're still streaming. I'm back from dance rehearsal now. Only for a little bit. I tried to end the stream earlier, and then my brain went into outer space like it normally does. And I forgot that I said that I was going to end it. The ultimate copy pasta. Yeah, you really can't do better for a copy pasta than a copy pasta about pasta. Soggy Amazon boxes. Get it. Let's get it. Let's mess it up, Tud. Yeah, I can't wait to play that game again whenever they add more content. Whenever early access is unearlied, then we will definitely play more Ooblets, because that game was chill as hell, right? Yeah, it could be pasta. Okay, yeah, exclamation point pasta would also work. Either way, I will make sure to... Actually, I'll add it right now. How's that? I'm going to add it right now, Dad. I've had dreams. I like that it's dreams plural. That it's not like a dream. This insinuates that this has happened multiple times. Give me 1 second, chat. I cannot see you, chat. I cannot see you, so be good or be destroyed. Ow, 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 ow. I'm gonna add it. Yeah, I like exclamation point pasta more. It's a reoccurring dream. It's a recurring dream. Oh my god. That makes it even better. Alright, we're gonna have to set the cooldown for this at a slightly higher. Okay, I think it's in there. I think we did it. I think we've did it. Mods are taking the night off. You got a mod now. Well, expect your exposure dollars to be docked this month. Huh. You haven't earned any PTO. Mods signing off. Mods are asleep. Spam in chat. Don't really. I want to be able to read what people write.
Break out the L word.
Yo,
Lesbian.
what's up?
The other L
that
word.
Betamac. Thank you so much for the
Lesbian.
gifted sub. Appreciate that a lot. Thank you very, very much. Yeah. I said what I said, Lav. I said what I said. All right, we got the pasta command now. It's on, I think, 10-second cooldown. I hope that works. Jenna is still here, but a little disappointed. Why? Because you are going to make less exposure dollars this month? Is that what's going to happen? Is you're going to be said? 10 is not enough. I mean, it is a copy pasta, technically. Yeah, I guess you're right. That is pretty noisy. That is pretty noisy for that one. Most of them are good though, like the ones that are like just like crab or whatever. Those ones are fine. I guess ones that are blocks of text should be longer cooldown. We'll set that one to 20 just because it's big. And then if you just type it yourself, like copy paste it yourself, then you know it's fine. It is what it is. Brian, the emojis? What about the emojis? What about the emojis? What about the emojis, Mr. Potter? Boy. Now, most of chat is this. I think it's Rock Day. I mean, sure. It is Rock Day. Brian was an emoji. Which one would you be? Piece of poop. Definitely. That's what chat would say. I'd be the toilet or the piece of poop. LOL. Lol. W. They weren't working, but now they're behaving. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Gotcha. No one. Corey. ... Oh, boy. Brian is the neutral face emoji. Yeah, that's pretty true, actually. That is actually pretty true. Brian would be a fish head. I wouldn't be the fish head. Lav would be the fish head. Lav loves fish head. Shira likes the fish head even more, from what I hear. Like, when Lav sings fish head, it makes Shira so happy. I hate both of you. Why? What did I do? Lav's the one who sings it. I was stating an objective fact that you love it. That you Lav Cav fart. Listen, Lav, your fart emote is fantastic. And it reminds me that Madlab Jacob, if you're still here, thank you for sending me the meme the other day. The meme edit of the Do You Fart. Because that was actually fantastic. That came at like the exact right moment too. I remember I was like laying down in the bedroom and I was like all down and depressed. And then I was scrolling through my mentions and I saw that you had made that. And Morgan was watching it too. And we just both started cracking the hell up. It was so funny. Do you fart? Do you? Me and Brookie are the only ones who can use the fart emote. Wait, why? wait, why are you the only ones? Did you set rules for your community? You're like, I better not see you ever using that emote. Or else. What do you think of Corpse's music? I enjoy it. Horror rap like that. It's a genre. Is a very niche genre. But I really like it, and I've listened to a lot of, like, I listened to a ton of it growing up because I was angsty as fuck. But I do like it. I like his, just because his voice is, like, incredible. I played it for Morgan. Well, Morgan heard it on TikTok the other day, and she's like, ew! So I hate to disappoint anyone who thought Morgan was a perfect pure being. She does not like Corpse's voice. She doesn't like his music. I feel kind of sad. I won't lie, because I personally really like both of his big songs of Cat Girls and E-Girls right now. It's pretty intense stuff. But it's good. I personally enjoy it. I like it a lot. It gets me hype. Like there was like a week or so ago, I was having like a really low energy day, and I just tossed on Cat Girls, and I was like I just immediately energized. Anyone, do you fart? Me, wheeze. Listen, if you think about it, Sophie, a wheeze is like a mouth fart almost. You know, like when you have like those farts that aren't like super weird sounding, that are just like that. That's like the equivalent of like a wheeze. So someone says, do you fart? And then you mouth fart back at them. Seems very fitting. Fun fact, girls don't have the ability to fart. I would counter you on that one. I was about to say that, Brian. WTH. I must read that as an F. That's how gone my brain is. Yeah, that song gets me super, super hype. Or are you talking about the fart thing that I was talking about. I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm reading chat like out of order right now. Unpopular opinion. Once you hear a lot of Corpse's voice and music, you start thinking it's not that special. Until you realize that literally, like, no one else sounds like him. I mean, just keep reminding yourself of that. You know? Chat, do you fart is a meme? Yes, chat. Do you not know what do you fart is? Chat's been living under a rock. Mod team, I'm so sorry. I know that that's something that probably upsets you, mod team. I'm sorry that you've been so shaken tonight. Brian, if you want to see what the glitchy command looks like, I posted a screenshot in Discord. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll have to drop by and check it out. Why is there an account even called Do You Fart? Thank you for gifting a sub, anonymous gifter, to Do You Fart. Oh my gosh. Girbeagly can't fart, only Girbeagly can. Oh, thank you, Lev. Yeah, thank you for linking that so people know. Please, my entire camera roll is just Freddy Fazbear. Do you fart? Yeah, I fart. It's respectable, Sophie. Very respectful. Respectable is what I meant to say. Have you ever whipped at Freddy Fazbear? Sophie, you should do that. Sophie, you should stream Five Nights at Freddy's. And anytime Freddy jumps out and goes, "Rah!" You know, you can go, "No!" and whip at Freddy of the Five Nights variety. You should do that. How cool would that be? That'd be so cool. That'd be so neat. I would like that. That would be so neat. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, Chai Panda said that Girbeagly doesn't fart. No, I've farted in cosplay before. And I have a lot of plans to do more. Also, when I'm just, wanting to dress up, feel pretty or whatever around the house that's not cosplay, I've had the natural tooting happen, as they say. It's happened. Brian, I can feel your brain cells deleting themselves. Joke's on you. I didn't have any to begin with. I regret coming back. You should, Jinx. It's been a special time here. More farts or cosplay? I think probably both, Slade. I think probably both are going to be in there. Lev, that's a lot of ha's in front of the fart. Kind of overselling the fart. We want the fart to be the pinnacle of the statement. You don't want to detract from the impact of the fart by adding so many ha's, right? That's like the big thing, right? I regret so many things right now. Corey, welcome to every time I click start streaming and anyone talks to me at all. Oh, good lord. Fart, haha. Oh yeah, no, Lab, that is way better. That is like, that's actually, that's good. Yeah, that's real good. Yeah, fart, haha. I think that balances out the statement a little bit more. Because, right, like, when you say fart at the end, it's such, like, a quick, like, fart, The only time, like, saying things quick like that is, like, the Monk meme, Like, the funny poop, like, that boom, How much emphasis, how much passion do you hear? And funny poop, like, that's so inspiring. I'm so glad that there's a piece of art like that exists on the internet. Wii Sports, dude, nice job! Oh, man, I love that. Oh, boy, Wii Sports. Guys, play Wii Sports music at my funeral, please. Whenever I pass on, please. I want Wii Sports music played during my funeral. That and the traditional Wii menu music. But have that part be during the reception. I want Wii Sports music playing during the funeral, and then during like the afterwards reception where everyone's like eating cake and they're like, oh yeah, I remember this one time Brian was skateboarding. It was so cool. What a cool skateboarder. During that part of it, I would love if there was, just the Wii menu, like Wii channel music. That'd be good. So this is, chat is my official will right now. This is my official will right now as a Twitch streamer. Chat is responsible for being the executor of this, To get me out of the beginnings of a panic attack, my mom will tell me fart jokes. Yo, Flacepants, your mom is the MVP. That is amazing. I love that. I love that a ton. That's actually wholesome as hell. I love that. That's actually wonderful. We are at our limit. We are so fragile. I mean, that is true. I think that can be said for a number of people in this community, myself included. We are fragile folk, and that's why we hold each other up and hold each other together, so that the mere farts that the world throws at us will never knock us down. What can I say? What can I say? Thank you for the reminder to hydrate, by the way. TVD Geek, didn't even know you were in chat. I'm so sorry if I missed you earlier, but it's super, super nice to have you here. Chat, I said I was going to end the stream 1,000,000 years ago, and then I kept talking to you about farts for some reason. So we are going to end the stream. Thank you, Chaotic, for the reminder. It's been 3 hours. That's what made me be like, oh my god, I literally said I was going to stop streaming. I'm going to go ahead and wind down here. Good god. Oh god, what is this emote now? Oh, Tommy in it? Okay, got it. Oh, boy. Anyway, chat. Guys, I had fun tonight. It was a really nice way to come back to streaming. I think the stream that I attempted like a few days ago was not a great idea, as much as I thought I was like in the right headspace to do it. Like, doing Fall Guys was fun. But I just didn't, like, watching the footage back of the VOD, like, I'm still going to put the VOD up and everything, but I was just, like, kind of out of it and really tired and still very sad. I'm glad I sort of gave myself, like, the past few days off. Thank you again so much for being patient with me and just sticking by me through thick and thin. Definitely a lot of crappy things that were going on in my life last week, and feeling a lot better, feeling a lot more refreshed. Feeling just more positive, you know, like just feeling like I can tackle this week with much more energy and enthusiasm and stuff. And it's legitimately because I was excited to get back to this community and hang out. So again, thank you so much. Thank you so much for just being patient with me and understanding and being awesome. I've got nothing but love and support from you guys, and it's made all the difference in the world. It really has. But I'm going to go ahead and wind down here. Super excited to stream tomorrow on the new PC rig. I can't wait. I'm so excited for it. So excited to show this beast off. Because, again, this is something that the community made possible, and I hope that it just brings so many great memories and experiences for the community. But thank you guys so very much for all of the bits, the subs, the resubs, the gifted subs. Again, holy shit, this is never necessary. I'm turning into Ethan's first catchphrase of "you will never not matter." Thank you so much for this. This is really, really kind of you. You guys are incredible. You've seriously changed my life a ton. Thank you for all. This is never not necessary, right? Oh boy. Thank you. It's seriously not necessary at all to ever do what you guys do. It's just above and beyond. Almost 666 subs, that's true. Yeah, we'll hit it one of these days. Don't worry. Do not push yourselves either, okay? But I will catch you guys hopefully in the next one. I had a ton of fun talking to all of you tonight. I hope you also got some good vibes out of this. We're able to mellow down, kicking off a brand new week. You know, it's Monday, moving into Tuesday here. So hopefully we had a good start to the week together. If you didn't, I hope that tomorrow makes up for it. I really do. Those of you who lurked with us, thank you for sharing your time with the community. It really means a lot, and it builds up what we've all started together. Ethan, you're not supposed to give stuff to people, especially not me. Dude, thank you, Ethan, for getting us to that very nice 666. Everyone knows that. It's the funny weed number. 666, the funniest weed number. Thank you, dude. Gifted subs to Area 50K8. Or Area 50 Kate. I get it. That's a funny name. Casey Har Megado, Bringer of Lighters. So it is Ashley. I like that name. Nightshade Raven and Risk It Ryan. Any of you in the chat, please make sure you're saying thank you to Ethan for bringing us up to the total of the weed number 666. 666 is this demon? No, it's not. It's the weed number. Everyone knows that. That's why everyone's like, oh, dude, everyone's like, it's June 66th. Smoke up, dudes. Oh, wow, the marijuana. Whoa. You know, it's 666 is the weed number. We all know. Everybody knows that. Everyone's like, June 66th is always the day you're supposed to smoke weed. Okay? Literally everyone knows that. It's super weird that you wouldn't know that. This has been a thing for years. But anyway, yeah, June 66, you know, light up the bongs. 666 subs. Thank you so much, guys, for 666 subs. Ethan, thank you very, very much for that. Smoke that devil's lettuce. That's right. That's right. Yeah, that's what you do on June 66. It's the 66th day of June is funny weed number. That's why 666. Anytime anyone says it, you hear like a 14-year-old be like, "That's a weed number," because it is. It's a fact, Sky. I don't know where you've been. It's just very odd that you wouldn't know this. You know, it's just very, very weird that you wouldn't know this. Wacky tobacco. Yeah, I think people call it that sometimes. I think that's a real thing people call it. I wouldn't know. I have no idea. I just need my desk. I'm so sorry, desk. I'm more sorry to my knee because that hurt a lot. But I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure it's not a real weed. You know, from what I've heard, I'm pretty sure that it's. I'm guessing it's like produce of some sort or something. I don't know. Who knows? I've never seen it in my life. It's a weird bit. Where did this go? Chat, guys, thank you again. I hope you have an absolutely wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, night, whatever it may be for you. You guys are the best in the world. I love every single one of you so very much. I really, really do. Finger hearts as usual. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to end this stream here. And I will hopefully see you all tomorrow on the new computer. Make sure to sub to Unis Honest so that when they delete the channel, you'll go, "Oh man, I only followed them for like a month." And then you cry. All right. Anyway, goodbye, everybody. Goodbye. Goodbye. Goodbye.